It's okay. Off your mind. It's okay. She off your mind. Like me.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Can in the touchlight every corner, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get it higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Poor man picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This man not the off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. One more, do. Maiyegun diary.
Hello there.
Maiyegun làwa do.
Maiyegun diary.
Maiyegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará yìí.
Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live. Lagos Abobakus will not like me tonight, but let's be honest, okay? I know you don't like me, and I don't like you too. I like being real, okay? But I don't hate you. Or I don't know if some of you hate me or something like that, okay? But Lagos Abobakus, I am the conscience, that your conscience, that your mind that is telling you that something is wrong, something is not right, okay? And that is the one you are rejecting, you kind of don't like. But let's be honest, whatever I do on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, whatever we say here, right? I don't think Tinubu cares. But you see all these crumb eaters, crumb chasers, ass lickers, you know, the Baba Sokwe's, the all-risers, these jobless, lazy scavengers. Truth is always going to be very, very tough for you. But I won't stop saying it, okay? So listen, share, and tell others that Maiyegun today.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ do.
Maiyegun diary.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ra kì í
Yeah? Tell them. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run.
Lórí Facebook. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti. Lórí YouTube. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti. Ọba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Share the broadcast. Again, we are starting in a moment.
Presido bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti. Gómìnà gbówó jẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí fa. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti. Òkúra olóṣèlú. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn láti. Àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Thank you very much for joining me once again. This is Maiyegun live. And if you have shared this broadcast, thank you. If you have also dropped your own offering, which is like the broadcast, like the video, just tap like. Thank you. And if this is your first time, or maybe not first time, but you've never really thought of staying or subscribing because I'm so annoying, I know. I'm actually so cool as well if you listen to me with open mind, okay? Open mind in the sense that you can be the one to be the judge of what you have come to know. Do you get that now? Nothing is forced on you. So I can be very annoying, kind of. And I can be very petty too. But above it all, I am very, very cool. Take a moment, go under there, under that, you see that, subscribe and stay on because you will never regret it. Ask others who have stayed back for years now. Just a moment.
Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn láti. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú.
So easy. Thank you. Now, if you have taken your time as well to read the caption of the broadcast or the description as well, you can stay back, relax, while I kind of feed you back with what I know of what happened today in Nigeria. The top of the trending topic right now is, where is Tinubu? Do you know? Where is he? I mean, candidates, since this issue of Emilokon, in sincerity now, okay, before I get petty, right? Let's just in this case of Emilokon, yeah, have you noticed that anything that has to do with official, like, oh, we are inviting candidates or we are inviting aspirants or something like that, yeah? Tinubu know the show. TV interview or any, the show, right? But the person that always turn up for him is no other person than the Shettima, the Boko Haram sympathizer, his vice. That was what raised the first kind of concern of, apart from Tinubu's ill health that they are hiding, okay? The concern is Tinubu the placeholder for Shettima, or what is going on? I know you kind of have your own concern too, even if you are APC, Egbekegbe member. Another problem coming your party. Somebody to say, Maiyegun, it's not just Al-Qaeda People's Congress. It's not just all promises cancelled. Maiyegun, APC, Egbekegbe is also another problem coming. So people have their concern in a way. Some are saying them, in a hush tones and all that. Some are saying them publicly. They are concerned. Why is it that it is Shettima that is always, you know what I mean? Well, so today they called all the candidates and their vice. Okay. So when they didn't see him, people were worried. Like, Many people were worried, including APC, Egbekegbe member. They were not sure. Some of them started posting the old pictures, old photos of Tinubu to make it look like, oh, he's here, he's fine. I mean, listen, that you are looking for him, I mean, it's not because you so care about him, okay? But because one way or the other, he has managed, okay, to be part of those who made your own destiny as a person, as you are right now, tied to the mismanagement, unfortunate, what do you call it, corrupted system they have built in Nigeria. So he's instrumental to it. And before you know it, it's like he's coming to be your president. So you have a right to know where in day. They don't plug him under the machine. If they take injection or where in day. You know that stuff you should. Because Bokwari should have taught you a bigger lesson. Well, unfortunately, I don't think many learned anything. So they decided asking, where is Tinubu? Where is Tinubu? Those who are worried, they raised alarm on social media. They said, missing. Have you seen this person? Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Aged. In fact, they even wrote the aged, like somebody who don't die. Meanwhile, it should be age 70 and above, Abi. I think. The last seen sleeping around the palace of the Emir of Gombe around 17th September. So if you have seen him or have any information about his whereabouts, kindly contact any Nigeria nearby. So now I am using my own platform to tell you that, listen, there's nothing to worry about, okay? He's fine, okay? I'm not 100% sure how recent this image is, so that made no con say, Maiyegun shared the photo. We saw his photo. Now, from one supposed reliable source, so I picked this up. Now, that is to tell you that he is not in Nigeria. He's not. While the rest of those who wants to, participate in your elections are signing peace deal. Like, okay, we no go fight. Our supporters are not go shoot themselves. They're not go kill themselves. Tinubu is missing. That is not the only thing that popped up today. Before we go to Abuja to see those who, those who came. There was another drama. This time around, it was coming from the APC, Egbekegbe chairman, Adamu. You know that one where the guy who came with another list, delegate list or something like a consensus name during their chairman. That one that we sang for the Adamu, Madamu mi, Adamu, Madamu mi, Torito Badamu mi, Adamu. Ọlọ́run Adamu. So Adamu wrote a letter today. And he said to Asiwaju, he said, listen, Baba, we know that you look on. But you see the level you are taking this whole thing. You don't take them personal. Let's be honest. You cannot win this election without us too involved. All these things that you are doing your own thing, like say we don't even exist, you know, go pay everybody last. So now, we just thought we should tell you. I'll show you the letter. Hang on. Let me see if I can still get that up. Give me a sec. I'm going to quote from the, part of it. So from the chairman, yeah, he said, that letter, no, hang on. No, hang on. Give me a sec. Do you know the one that is popping up again? Is the denier. No, we didn't. So give me a sec. Right. So he accused Tinubu of breaching an agreement they had. And according to him, in quotes, I think I have it now. On behalf of, okay, I'm going to bring it on your screen so that we can read it together. Sorry. I have a long night. We're going to have a long night. But at the same time, yeah, they are already denying this letter, already denying it, or just a copy of it for the diary. Let me see if I can bring that up onto the screen. A copy, because you know me, one thing about some of these write-ups for me is not just what they write or intend to achieve with it, but the key words used in such letters, right? Before the denial, by the way. So give a sec. Now, let's say I can bring myself a little bit in between. So, one moment. Right. Sorry, guys, if that is in a way, right, kind of dark on your screen. So that should be the, tech wahala. So let's see. Right. Hang on. I think this is better. Brilliant. Now we can, sorry about that. Anyway, so the letter from Adamu today to Tinubu said, on behalf of the National Working Committee of APC, that I present his compliment to His Excellency. You have the honor to convey to you, in truth and respect, the committee's opinion and position regarding above, So the interesting part, he said, it is against this background that, NWC received this astonishment, with astonishment and regret the press release by the PCC Presidential Campaign Council on the 23rd of September 2022, in which a purported list of appointees was announced, which effectively served as the approved roster of participants in the party, blah, 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 blah. So you get a copy out there anyway. It's actually like, so long. So they are denying it. According to them, that is a fake letter. But let me give you the summary of it. In that letter, they said the the campaign list that Tinubu released. Now Tinubu campaign stop release them without APC, Adamu and the rest. So because of that, they feel like whatever happened, may everybody just take them all. So I think that is what prompted Bokwari to give a short speech. I bet you've probably not seen him in a while. So he made a statement today about the peace, blah, 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 when Tinubu didn't show up. So, Bokwari, ladies and gentlemen.
I thank members of the National Peace Committee, led by its chairman, General Abdulsalam A. Abubakar, for their commitment and dedication to supporting peaceful elections in Nigeria and for facilitating peace generally across the country. As the President, I have always reiterated my commitment to peaceful, credible, and transparent elections, and what the Peace Committee has been doing over the years aligns with my belief that Nigeria needs peace in order to achieve credible elections. However, the rise of fake news and misinformation continue to pose a significant threat to democracy in Nigeria. It has shifted focus away from issue-based campaigns to amplifying the potential for personal attacks, insults, and incitement. It has also significantly diminished the civility and decency in public discourse and debate. The initiatives undertaken by National Peace Committee to commit all political actors to issue-based campaign devoid of incitement, personal insults, and attacks is a welcome development. The 2023 general election is more than an election. It is an opportunity to serve Nigeria, to defend Nigeria, and to uphold her unity and progress. Therefore, I call on all Nigerians, political parties, politicians, security agencies, the Independent National Electoral Commission, and all stakeholders to ensure that Nigeria is placed first above regional and sectional claims. I appeal to the contestants, especially their publicity agents and media advisors, to shun personal attacks, avoid insults and incitement, reject the spread of fake news, and commit to issue-based campaigns and political rallies. Once again, let me emphasize that everything must be done to support the National Peace Committee in their work to ensure peaceful elections in Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Yeah. And he actually spoke well, oh. I mean, you should avoid fake news. Fake news, lies, personal attack, and the rest of that. Oh, Bokwari, 2014, 2015, when all of you were planting this in Nigeria political system. Oh, even right now. Well, let's go and see the people with peace. But before we go there, the man that usually kind of have answers for almost everything because it is all done and sorted. Talking about Oshi or Mole. Somebody cornered him last night. Wait, Oshi or Mole, your candidate, where is he? I mean, is he around? Is he going to be around for the campaign? I think I would rather let him say it. Oshi is, where is Tinubu?
That will be done. Is your candidate around too? Well, I don't report to him every day. I'm not sure if he's around or not. I'm just imagining that since you know that the president was not around, the is not around. I know the president. You know that. I know because you're now going to be working closely with the candidates. When deputy DG, when the campaign council is inaugurated, and my office is activated, that is yet to be done. Simple question. What I've told you is to show that the president traveled along with several other heads of.
That's how it is. And mostly, right, it's kind of difficult. I don't know if you have noticed, right? Even you watching me, I'm talking about you, right? You are Tinubu's supporter. Be honest, confess, How is it easy or tough to sell Tinubu? Even you as a Yoruba man, have you been finding it easy to talk about, It's no easy. If no be waiting them promise you, say they go give you. Or waiting them promise somebody where you know, because that's the corruption in Nigeria. It's not really the people you see their posters. They are not the only people benefiting from corruption. There are many of you who have different association connection to them. You are sucking from the proceed of that corruption. So therefore, but ask yourself, how come it can't hard like this? Tinubu of 10 years ago. It won't be this hard. You know that, Abi? It's very tough. But we'll come back to that. So people, when they talk about peace, people working for peace, when they started gathering, watch this part. It's a bit long, but just watch their arrival.
Chief. Take a shot and go back.
Take the shot and move back.
Let's go back, please.
Take the shot and move back.
This message is carried out by national peace with support from the European Union and the Swiss
the people opportunity. But the politicians, please play politics by the rules.
No day. Well, now that you know where he is, so it's not missing. But the official person who sat in the position of, the presidential candidate is Shettima. See, listen to me, yeah? For those of you who have been playing the blind politics since 2014, 2015, on your tribal, religious, bigoted APC, Egbekegbe's politics, especially you who are Yorubas in Yoruba land. You know, it's because of all this 2023. That is why many of you were living in silence and dying in silence of the ruined economy, the joblessness, the insecurity, the corruption that you are seeing, including corrupt people who are working freely. You are seeing them because of 2023. You are agreeing that Bokwari is good, Bokwari is better, Bokwari is this, Bokwari is that. No be so. Now, how are you feeling? Somehow, when you are not in public, when you are with yourselves, how are you feeling that that's who you will be in charge when Tinubu become your president? That after dying in silence for 8 years, you finally, let's say finally you come become the president. Yoruba lokon. But they can't be Tinubu, they can't turn Tinubu to Orisha Tonowo, Orisha Berewo. Like Bokwari, you don't see him, you don't hear from him. The person you will be seeing is the Shettima. How are you going to, how are you feeling? Because some of you, I don't say some of you, you get sense. You just know they use them. But I'm talking to you right now. Like when it is you, like forget Facebook, forget social media, like one-on-one. I mean, once in a while, even what do they call them? The broken clock. It's always correct twice a day. Do you know that? Broken clock. As useless as it is, it can be correct. I mean, it's going to be correct twice a day, AM and PM. So even if your sense are being used all the time, there should be 2 times that you can sit down and think and say, wait. After 8 years, So if Ashiwaju Awatole, our own Ashiwaju Awatole, now become president, so it's going to actually be like Buhari Pro Max. So we are not ever going to see him. They will turn us to pray. As in, like, have you imagined that? Photo, no be juju be that. Not be when our forefathers went there, your president is a picture. Photo, no be juju be that.
Nigeria president now photo. Everybody go snap photo with that. Say our president is snap photo with the Bishop of Archbishop of Canterbury. Hey, snap photo with the Rogers. Hey, snap photo with this one. Now president now photo on a vote. Your president is now a picture. Photo. Not be juju be that. Not be when our fathers die for a dollar and we they care for them, keep them for house, they pour libation. You surrender a prayer and say, Buhari boy, you surrender Buhari prayer. Oro surrender, no ruler. Shitombo arebofu.
Although he's a Tinubu supporter, but see where they talk about Bokwari now. Asari is for Tinubu. That is, Asari will not like Bokwari is in love with Bokwari Pro Max. But that's a story for another day. Like you watching me right now, have you ever thought about that? Tinubu will be spending most of his time taking care of himself abroad. And that Shettima, that will be in charge of security. And Tinubu will be in charge of economy. Want to be in handicap meji. To your long. You beat me once, I gentle. You beat me twice, I gentle. You try to beat me thrice, I do bagbo commodity, and I am right. That's what you should be doing. Wọ́n gbé yín mugun ní 2014, 2015. The packaging is political calculator. Tinubu baba calculator. You know, it's just put Oshibade there. I remember some of you, as much, the level of a propaganda of that time, I remember some of you, old people will be say, somebody papa, somebody mama, on this street or social media here, in 2014, 2015, they said the agreement was the way Tinubu planner, Pastor Ruga will be vice, Bokwari will be president, and Bokwari has then see if he lasts, maybe another 6 months or 1 year. So, Pastor Ruga will just be president. 24 hours after that, Pastor Ruga could just resign. He could just hand over to Tinubu and say he's resigning. And Tinubu should go and be the president. I know people will say that on the streets. That's how much APC propaganda enter body that time. So, then carry you Mugun. Bokwari no die. Pastor Ruga became houseboy inside the asshole rock. Pastor Ruga, your star boy, he can become special advisor to Bokwari, the lifeless money coin. He became advisor on special advisor on burial arrangements, condolences visits, and trader money. Loju aye yin were. Now, loju aye yin no. Pariwo bad shit 2023. Shettima is the president. Tinubu is the placeholder. I just make I tell you, Neo, let's go back to that place, because even Showore was asking them, where is Tinubu? And I support him. Support but let's calm down now. How did he go? At the peace accord. Just few glimpses, beginning, the middle, and all that. Yeah, let's see.
Your welcome address. Your welcome address. Senior citizen now, so he has all the privileges of taking his time to come to the podium.
Your Excellency, I beg your indulgence to stand and establish the protocol. Your Excellency, I would like to welcome all of you to this very important event. That is the signing of the first peace accord for the 2023 general elections. In particular, I would like to welcome the political parties, their chairmen, and presidential candidates, including their spokespersons, as well as media aides and consultants. I would also like to welcome the diplomatic community, particularly the ambassadors of EU, US, UK, France, Germany, and our colleagues from the UN, ECOWAS, and UNOWAS. Furthermore, I would like our partners, particularly the elect chairman and his commissioners, civil society organizations, media houses, and everyone who has responded to our invitation to come to be the chief witness to the signing of this peace accord on issue-based campaign. Your Excellencies, in 2015, the National Peace Committee signed only one peace accord, committing the then candidates to accepting the outcome of the votes as long as they are judged to be free, fair, and credible. In 2019, the same peace accord was signed twice, both close to the election, to commit the candidates to a peaceful electoral process. This peace was defeated during the off-season elections in different states. Your Excellency, the Peace Committee would like to thank the political parties, party chairmen, candidates, and indeed all members for turning out in both 2015 and 2019. Despite all the challenges, our efforts contributed to
Atigbo. You remember him now? That's Abdulsalami Abubakar, the man that drafted every word in that fraudulent 1999 constitution that is creating the whole problem we are witnessing today and they're experiencing. Now, him be that is the architect of what is happening in Nigeria now, that the likes of all these opportunists that you called political office holders from every part of Nigeria, that rather than them to challenge it, especially southern political office holders, rather than them to challenge it, they just join them in the, in the feast. What can we get? What can we get? You know what I mean? One of the legacy of Abdulsalami Abubakar is this one. Let me see if I still have that clip. If you don't remember, maybe this will remind you. His legacy, that man talking there, that is in charge of peace accord. Let's do peace. No peace. There is no peace for the wicked. You know what I mean? For example, look at this.
10 things you never knew about the 1999 Constitution. Did you know that the 1999 Constitution was promulgated by the Military Decree 24 of 1999? And to think of it, this 1999 Constitution was never subjected to a referendum.
Did you also know that this 1999 Constitution was written by a selected few that never got the consent of the indigenous nationalities or its representation?
Did you know that after writing the 1999 Constitution, it was hidden from the public until after the inauguration of President Obasanjo in 1999?
Funny enough, this 1999 Constitution was not printed by the government press or any known printers in 1999.
Did you know that the 1999 Constitution created a unitary government as against the projected federal government, and this forged an inefficient over-centralized government, as well as creating a centralized judiciary whom has never been autonomous?
In all this, did you know that this 1999 Constitution falsely and maliciously claims that the indigenous nationalities willingly handed over their lands and resources to the federal government?
And interestingly, Did you know that the 1999 Constitution calls state governors chief security officers, but at the same time centralized all the security agencies and denies these state governors control over any of the security
And
agencies?
finally, do you know that the illegitimate 1999 Constitution in Section 6, subsection 6c, absolves the government from liabilities regarding rights of the citizens as provided in Chapter 2, making this right not justifiable?
This and many more are the reasons why corruption, unaccountability, incompetence, and insecurity are institutionalized in Nigeria.
So that's his legacy. That is the foundation. That is the structure that some of them are saying they want to come and restructure for you. That's a story for another day. But let's go back to the venue. Because Shure was there, and even though the people whose their man is missing, they didn't even know where he is or what is going on with him during this period, right? They were mocking Shure that Shure was put behind Shettima. Shure is a presidential candidate. Shettima is a vice presidential candidate, but he had to sit on the seats reserved for Tinubu. But you know what? Come on, Shure would not let that pass without having to let them know that, hey, you know what I mean? So first, I think it was with, he started with Shettima when they put them on the stage. Where your guy? You. I'm talking to you. Where your guy?
Chairman.
That kind of thing, right? There are people who are experts, right? They can read lips. Do you get that now? So do you want me to tell you what I believe they were saying there? It was like, you Shure. I said, see, you two of you are not up to one. Where's your guy? You see, two of you don't even know where your guy is. He did London. They pump him injection right now. So he's the one that should be talking to me, not you two. Where's your guy? I think that's what he's saying. Because this one quite was more vocal. Okay? And that's where I believe that I must have guessed right. Even though I am not a professional lip reader or lips reader, right? But I am kind of closer. Because when they finally got the closer shot, and like this, Shure reacted. For a place where they do presidential peace accord, Baba, they kickstart violence for peace accord. You can always give that to Shure.
That doesn't mean that I will not keep saying, pushing my position. It's the same position I have with the people sitting in front. I confronted him. Why is he sitting here when Tinubu is not here? You understand? If I was sitting there, I would not stand up for him. Because Tinubu is the one who's supposed to be here. You can't be running Nigeria for presidency in absentia. You and Abacha, that's my position.
You know the way I was yesterday?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Between realism and truth are two different worlds.
No, I'm part of the truth.
I stood by what I stood for yesterday and tomorrow.
It's the same thing I stood for because I was a student union leader when you guys were rampaging the country. That
doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Leadership.
Very good.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Where have you had?
He knows now. I'm just telling you what I told him.
Just like that. It's Shure. I mean, like him, hate him. It is Shure. It's just kind of so lucky for Obi that Obi is the one benefiting the organized rage, anger, and frustration of the young people and old people in Nigeria right now. You get that? But it is what it is. The whole place, they crash. In 2 days' time, Nigeria will be 62. Now, so then send people go Abuja. That same Abuja today, they sent people there and they said, they sent soldiers. Can't give them, what do they call it, parachute, Abi? Oh yeah, go and demonstrate. We'll do demonstration Nigeria 62 in 2 days time. Now so everybody can't hang go. I don't know if you have seen the clip anyway. It is sad, but I mean, I can't keep it away from you. I don't like keeping things away from you, okay? This is the first one.
Wait. May I go film them? Go put them. Wait.
New thing is to see how it happened before the crash. My parachuter they fall for sky like say fuel finish for plane. You know when they say fuel finish, oh, everybody find your way. Oh. Have you seen those comical videos? Yeah, you just see the pilot. They walk out with the mask, with their own parachute. They will just leave everybody walk out. They will just jump out of the plane, jump out, not saying anything. So the last person that is moving out will be like, "Sorry, the fuel finished. So we are trying to go and get fuel. So you can find your way. Baba, find your way. Need 33,000 feet." And so that everything is so amateurish. And I was telling someone, I said, I wonder why Nigeria is not on Netflix. Somebody should put it on Netflix, right? And you will make a hell of a money, right? Just get like 10,000 cameras, like the National Geo. You see that National Geographical channel, right? Where they have Animal Planet, all those things, right? They have thousands of cameras planted everywhere. If you have millions of money or something, right? Just buy thousands of cameras, maybe like 10,000 cameras. Put them everywhere in Nigeria. Can't they harvest the feed every day? Baba, you go, they produce the most, the hittest Netflix, what have you. Soldiers, so they fall for sky like person maybe say fuel finish.
They go us now. Since I go land on top of that. Why are they even doing this thing for goodness sake? So it's trying to control it.
I said I fuel finish, Abi. So somebody went there closer, like, oh God, why are they doing this?
Wait. May I go film them? Go put them. Wait. Go snap the man. Look at him there. I hope he. No problem. Well done, officer. Officer, well done. Are you all right? Mona, answer what? See here. One for. No, they are all, it's all strategic now. Yeah. I tell you. Mona, come on there.
May God forgive you and me. Imagine if you are like, they say, oh, we are sending the troopers, Nigeria SWAT team. And they say, oh, the SWAT are coming, they are coming. Out of 10 SWAT that are coming, instead of them to land in the compound, they can say, 8 days on top trio. Imagine that. Not be when you are perfect that you can then do it in a populated area where it is a bit controlled because of things like that. What they do is that the area is controlled, but now it is Nigeria. You know, it's anyhowness. You know what I mean? It is anyhowness. They want to do this. I mean, now 2 days time they're supposed to go display Ramo. It is just anyhowness. You know, they say, oh, yeah, 6 people breaking news, for example, right? For example, they say, oh, breaking news. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. That Maiyegun, that big mouth boy in Scotland, we didn't know that he came home. They have kidnapped him. And they have also kidnapped a few of other people they found with him, about 20 of them inside this place. We are going to rescue them. We are sending national trooper, specially trained in Israel. Now, so that they write all those nonsense in their CV too. He trained in Israel for combat battalion. Trained in America and Sandust in UK for the area view jumping and 3-story building jump and down. They are the professional in the field. Sending them to go and rescue Maiyegun. 30 of them. Now for outside, they go call the help. People will come rescue you. Then they on top tree. They help. Now people where they will kidnap us will come say, oh yeah, come down. Who send you? Say we are rescue. I want to come and rescue these people. You know, you the Chris. Oh yeah, bring them. They go call they plug them. Imagine that. No joke. Because that's what I see. Iku pa eniyen. Wama dira o. Yoro kiloruko eyan mi.
Pastor, oko ọlọ́pàá ó ń ṣọ́ pastor. Àwọn ọmọjọ sticker ló ń ṣọ́ wa. Àṣé kò rí pé orí wa ti burú. Ìwọ má dira o. Ìpápá ẹ̀dá orin. Jẹ́ kí wọ́n bá ibùdó jẹ. Kò jẹ́ gbèsè àgbẹ̀tọ̀ àbí kò gbẹ́rì tí kò gbé tí a fẹ́ jókòó jẹ̀ rà. Gbẹ́rì tí bá yọ píù. Àwòyí àárín. Mo mọ̀ ní pé wà nínú báìbù pé ìgbà tó fẹ́ mú Jésù kọjá ní àárín òun ògèrí Jésù. Kí ni Jésù lò? Àfẹ́ rí ló lò. Ìwọ má dira ayé bàjẹ́.
You know it. You are laughing. But look at that. Imagine on the Independence Day. In 2 days' time, these are the people that are supposed to come and display. And you'll be like, hey, I'm a proud Nigerian. Oh, this is what makes me so proud. Oh, this country can be so, look at them, they're so. Now, what they won't do in 2 days' time be that, oh, they don't break car for Abuja. Person will go inside, go do photocopy. He come out now. He come now on Sunday, that one go church. He go say, thank you, Jesus, thank you, God. Thanksgiving. They say, wait till happen. He say, see, I just park my car. I enter shop, man, I do photocopy. As I came out, now so 2 paratrooper, they don't crash into my parked car. Now 7 of them, they on top tree. Because they look for person go help us plug them down like fruits. So imagine on Independence Day, where you are doing compassion and all of that. Geji. You are everybody saying, go, load the pan everywhere. Wait, paratrooper until hello, load the pan. Some of them hang like this, they do like that. I say, shall I done lele? She stunt lele, you know. It is just about the anyhowness. When we see them, let's talk about them. Everything no supposed to be quota system. When you turn left, quota system. When you turn right, quota system. And you remember that it was Tinubu, the person that wants to be your next president. Tinubu who said to stop unemployment in Nigeria, you need to recruit the youth into the army. 50 million of them. Anybody who can operate AK-47 gun, he can drive a tractor. Maybe the people where they operate gun, they don't give them uniform. They come to them say, they feel be paratrooper. Paratrooper for somebody where they follow cow. They say repentant terror, repentant this. They have trained them. They have done this and that. Doesn't they fall? Before you know it, I'm not, see, guys, because I know some of you will do this for real, okay? I'm just talking about the failure of the system as it affects all of you, even if you're a soldier. Okay, so let's take the laughing part of it out now, okay? But it's just to show you that everything that this APC Egbekegbe touched, now everything they touch, they die, yo. Run, no. When they say run, no. It's for your own good, though. If you like, run. If you like, fly. If you like, they sleep. It is for your own good, or for your own bad. Anything with them touch, they die. Don't let them touch you. They touch you. People where they never even to touch, Then they feel them. Say about wait till I say about country hard though. Say country hard, but you they work now. Say about I don't like I can come. I mean, I have people who have told me that many times. I say, well, now APC people, you see, but they tell you, say, now village people, they do you. This one, they do you. That one, they do you. You know what I mean? So it is the anyhowness. You get? And it's like every agency, new institution, new parastatal, new whatever. Look at them. Look at everything. Then you realize that whoever put all this together back then, it has outlived its usefulness. I beg, save us. I beg. Some of us are now feeling like we know they go again. Anyway, whether they promise you, whether they take Nigeria to, I beg in Jesus' name, I beg. Oh, calm down.
I will not allow you to. Help me! If they carry me, they go where I don't know. Help me!
And that is what so many people who don't have a bigger voice to speak out. That's how they feel. And that is why for today, we have now confirmed that there is likely what you call going to be any peace. Anybody where they promise you peace, if they deceive you, and that is why I've told people many times, weigh your options before you dabble into them, because as it be so, once they manage to get the dosage, everything for Tinubu, everything is perfect, fine, come back and all that. If you feel raw, no, it is for your own good anyway. So back again to the what do you call it? The action that happened in Abuja today. There's a part I want to pick up as well. Like I said there are things they are not telling you, and there are things that speculation will make it look like you shouldn't worry. But it is about your future, I would say. It's about your life. Even leave future for now, your life. And everything you probably want to have with it, right? So if you look at the entire thing, some of you are saying that you want to give it a last shot. And if you miss, what is your next move? Some said that's the end of Nigeria. That's the end of this or that. But again, I just hope you are indeed sure of what you are getting into. In my own view. So that's what I want to share tonight. And I'm going to call it a night, or let's check our time. So it's pretty much like an hour. Would you want us to take a few? Because as for me, that's me. I know. You know what Yoruba says, for those who are looking for Tinubu, there's no point in looking for him, okay? He's in London. You are going to go and get your Ashwebi soon in order to welcome him back to Lagos, so to say. I mean, there are those who are already celebrating. So where's that video? I have a clip. Let me see if I still have it. There's this clip from Lagos where hang on. There's a part I need to share with you. There is this flooding that I don't know, because I've not really kind of got my hands, lay my hands on some of these clips from it. There's flooding that is affecting more than 26 states in Nigeria right now. And I don't think it's actually, attracting the attention it should. And it's not just up north, including down south. Would you believe it that over 400 people have died in just last 1 week or so because of that flooding? Yeah. And it's because they said Cameroon released part of their dam that is like overfilling. And that's what they do every year. This is underreported, and everybody is pretty much like captivated by the destruction of their election and all that. Maybe when I get more, I'll share that. Or somewhere in Anambra, I think it's called Guata local government area, or no. But let me show you this, just for knowing sake, so to say. And I hope they get the help that they deserve.
Oh, is that also gay? Mama begging agazi is in a milli. Milli no, I got a government in my all right, this is the major road that leads from Onitsha down to Somala to the boundary between Anambra and River State. As you can see, the whole road has been submerged by flood. And the Indo Somala, they are calling upon the government to come to their rescue. You can see the
It's even more. They just turned the main road to where they were peeling their cassava, cassava, what have you, and then washing same in that dirty water. I have a longer video, though, the quality. So, but quite the message is what is important.
I came to inspect Osomala to know how far the flood that ravaged this community called Osomala, where the local government here. If you have a look, I can see some women peeling their cassava. A lot of them, main road has turned to be their home. They are homeless for now. Only in the never Kajo from Obela Jojo. Never go get afari. A flame. Because the different MSB and afternoon on a main road.
I know not be true. Only trying to kahata. Military Papu for you.
Yabuna Mabona, Million Ogabia.
Anyama Hopao.
Obialun Lambeledo. Yeah, Mero Gunu Bizikita.
I know Mero do
I don't talk. I won't talk another town. Okay, on a book that's give it in a nanny. And then understand of foreign dollar Nafana is illegal.
Can no one and can see the Nando one of Fabiamu.
So, given now, what's the government? Yeah, can really? Mama begging agazi is in a milli.
Did you say no sound? Okay, sorry about that. I think I fixed that now. Yeah. I'm glad I quickly read that. Okay, so the sound should be back now. All right, it should. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so what I'm saying is that you see this flooding that people have been experiencing in this part of Nigeria. Okay, that is Anambra. In most part of the eastern Nigeria, this is the situation in so many communities. And then it's the same if you go to Taraba, Kebbi, Jigawa, even Adamawa, most places that are affected, they said about 26 states in Nigeria are affected by that open dam from Cameroon. Do you get that now? People with farms. I'm talking about 200 acres of farm, and everything there got destroyed. And people with other farms, like, I don't even know the estimate. It should have been a sort of a national emergency right now. Over 400 people have died in the last 1 or 2 weeks now since that started. But it's not making the headline. It's not, you know, like everybody is kind of so fixated with, we wanted to, you know, we want to save Nigeria. We want to save Nigeria and the rest of that. But a lot is happening, and I hope they get the help that they need. It's all over the place, okay? So for those who are probably still worried, I don't think Sanwo-Olu is more worried. In a way, the report we received today is that some of you are like Lagos State workers. There's going to be some shaky stories that are going to be coming along your savings, your pension, your what do you call it, your bonus and few other things that you normally get. And how you get them, how you get them in your system, they are going to be coming shaky in the next few months. Okay, so I hope you are prepared for it, because according to Sanwo-Olu, Aso Rock or nowhere else is what welcome is waiting for the arrival of Kolu. So you know where he is. I know where he is. But whether he's there or he's here, do you even know where he belongs, or where you will eventually belong in that Nigeria that you are ready to fight tooth, nail, and all of that to get Kolu to be your president? In Lagos, I don't think they are worried. This is my clip. I got one earlier. Oh, they are waiting for Kolu. So go and get ready. They will give you t-shirt, face cap. You go and do welcome party when Kolu return. But at the end of the day, oh, Shemi ara lo nse o. Iwa lai ni ronu. No, let me compose that. Oh, Shemi ara re lo nse o. Ìwọ aláìní rònú Lagos àbọ̀bàkú. Ó ṣe mí ara ẹ ló ń ṣe o. Ìwọ tó rí ẹ ò pé Òṣogbo àlèmájìrì. Ó ṣe mí o, ara yín lẹ̀ ń ṣe. Ẹ lọ má ṣọ, kẹ lọ gbàlù. Òjò ẹ̀sìn yín tó ṣú yìí tẹ́ jẹ́kù lábẹ́ Boko Haram. Ẹ máa extend there. It's a choice. So I'm going to take few calls, okay? If you are interested, you can call in. If you're not interested, I think this is the part where I've played my own part. I'm just going to wait for some of my own, my people now who are just going to come in, you know, add their own and make the night more kind of interesting. What about that? So for that, you can still take a moment and like this broadcast, like it, share it, subscribe. And I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. When I get back, I'll start taking the calls. And that yours could be the first. It is WhatsApp call only. Don't forget. On the shake, like the shake, Baba we know well. It is shot me look on. Eba binu jare, mo ti gbagbe pe o wa lori ago here. Sorry, give me a second. You see, don't let anybody bobo you or blackmail you with old age. Let me tell you something. No be all of us go be old. If you grow old, now your luck. Okay? Nobody has control for how long you're going to live, how short you're going to live, how you're going to die, and the rest of that. But for being alive, I beg you, live like say you are alive, and don't live the rest of your life in fear of those who have psychologically enslaved themselves. If hand they shake, talk say they shake. If leg they shake, talk say they shake. Don't let anybody tell you that. Do you want to grow like this? You're fed dark babai, because they don't have control over that. If you go die tomorrow, you go die. Nobody go hold you. If you go die in 100 years time, nobody go hold you too. Be honest though. Hello there.
Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir. How are you? Sorry for keeping you.
Maiyegun General. Kò sí problem bàbá mi. Mi ní fi waste time. Ẹ kalẹ̀ ẹ̀kúṣẹ́ adá fún yín. You want to tell about everybody.
Adúpẹ́, sir. Thank you, sir. How are you?
As usual, Agbenu Agbo ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé ẹ ti máa rántí báyìí.
Agbenu Agbo.
Baba, first thing tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Yes, sir.
Ẹ wo nọ́mbà yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ nípa warehouse and farmland or whatever ní Ìbàdàn. Ẹ contact me. I have one fún abafẹ́ extend sí Ìbàdàn. Ìyẹn ni number one.
Ẹni sùúrù ẹ jẹ́ kí n wo kíní ojú aago yẹn because ìtẹ́ sọ yìí ó mọ̀ wá interested o. Ẹ mọ̀ tẹ́ máa kọ́kọ́ ṣe fún mi sir. Kẹ́ make sure yìí pé for a while ẹ bá mi keep a profile picture yẹn kọ́ tí máa fi dá yín mọ̀ nìyẹn instead of that number yẹn.
Number yẹn wà mí.
So everybody can hear us pé a ti ní another clothing pay free storage fún our own keep ní Ìbàdàn. God bless you, sir. I continue.
Ọlọ́run ò ní fi yín sílẹ̀.
Àmín.
Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ wà pẹ̀lú tọmọtọmọ ẹ kú iṣẹ́ kó lè dáa ó dẹ̀ ti dáa ó dẹ̀ máa dáa lọ ni. Fúnra wọn ni wọ́n máa fúnra wọn lóògùn jẹ.
Ní fọwọ́ sí tí a ní
fúnra wọn
rárá bàbá.
Fúnra wọn máa fà á ya wọn kò wá pè wọ́n á fi bẹ̀ wá ní pé a ti fà á ya tán ẹ wá gbà torí kò lè yé wọn mọ́. Baba kò lè yé wọn.
It's getting there, Baba.
Bó ṣe máa ká wọn bí ẹni ká sàn káàkiri tí wọ́n máa fi ara wọn ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ káàkiri nìyẹn. Ẹ fi wọn lẹ̀ fúnra wọn náà máa fúnra wọn lóògùn jẹ. Baba ẹ jẹ́ fáwọn tó kù láyé tí wọ́n ti tún.
Agbenu Agbo.
Ẹ ṣe bàbá.
Nice one. We appreciate it. So that's a good one. No, we've been offered another warehouse. We already have about 2 in Lagos. So we've been offered another one in Ibadan in case of our extending our activities anytime soon. So on record, hello there. Hello. Hello there. Okay. The problem is that when people call in, they will hold the phone like this, and then they will wait on the broadcast until they probably hear the voice that says hello on the phone. I mean, on the TV. You see this broadcast that you are watching right now, wherever you are hearing me say, just what I've just said right now, what I've just said, I've said that about 10 seconds ago. Do you get that now? There's this 10 seconds, between 5 and 10 seconds delay. So if you call in, please just listen to your phone, okay? Please. Glad you're back. Hello there. Hello. Okay. This person, for some reason, it keeps getting lucky, by the way, being able to call back in before that, because other people could get in. So I'm going to have to keep him out. For some reason, there are people who do that too. I've been told, right? Some people may, well, let me keep that to myself. There's no reason. But one thing is that if you call in, please. Hello there.
Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I have a question for you, please. I want you to address it for audience.
Okay.
Okay, the question is this. Why is it that Lai Mohammed came out on the national TV and denied the fact that answers happened? But today, we are seeing the Nigerian government come out and say they are indicting and or prosecuting the police officers that were involved, and they are paying back to these people and their families, however way they're doing it. So my thing is this.
Hang on. Do you want an answer to that before you put the ad on? I won't say anything. I'm going to say just just for about 10 seconds, right? Listen to the phone or listen to it on your screen, and then you have your answer. If we are talking about APC, according to this guy, who is their member, just in 19 seconds, for a second, listen.
APC is a grand fraud, expert liars. They are first-class propagandists. They thrive on propaganda. They have spent so much money on media to cover them up.
Does that answer your question?
I heard that.
Beautiful.
I heard that, but every day I heard about it. The whole thing. It makes me want to cry. Like, how can a grown-ass man like that man, an old man, we come out and say there's no answer? Nothing like that happened. The same Nigerian government will come back and start to compensate people, victims, prosecuting police officers.
Yeah.
For what? For their role.
Because election is coming. Election is coming. There are some things that, that one no even pain, but that one doesn't even really pain. Than those who agree with them that answers didn't happen, right? They agree with them that people were not killed. When they finally come out to say, we are sorry that happened, right? The same people will now come back and say, Shebi, they have said they are sorry now. We know that NSANS happened. We just don't want to say where it happened. But now that our leaders have said it happened, then it happened. Now, those ones I have issues with because they are like that, here or there. And they do that deliberately. They do it deliberately. They live among all of us. They see all these things, but they deny them.
Very sick people. Very sick people.
Now, those ones I worry about most. Make I give you one example. Let me give you one example, right?
Yes.
See,
Go
in
ahead.
2015, naira to a dollar was 199 naira to a dollar. We know how everybody felt that time. Then it became 300 naira, then 400, then 500, right? All these people, they kept quiet. They said because people stole money, that's why the dollar is crashing. They told all lies then, Abi. Then when the dollar crashed from 500, it came down to 400 and something. They started celebrating. See, Buhari has done it now. Now everybody is not talking. The dollar has come down to 400 naira. Nobody is. I said, are these people really mad? You had it at 199.
I don't understand that system.
It jumped to 500. It came down to 400, and you are celebrating. The enemy of Nigeria will not talk now. The enemy of Nigeria will not talk now, and all of that. That's why I said I have problem with them. Because they are the real thing, not these criminals who play on everybody.
Yes. They are the one fueling everything, confusing people. Oh my goodness. I was looking at this at the TV. I said to myself, what is wrong with these people? Can they have shame at some point? Man, that's all I got to say today, my man. but it just surprised me. When I look at the TV, I want to cry. I said, Lai Mohammed, you guys were recruiting thugs to be beating the victims, even their family.
You know what they say about Liamo? In case if you don't know, they said if you put 1,000 microphones in front of Liamo, it will lie to each of the microphone, and it will not repeat any lie to any of them. It will tell 1,000 lies to those 1,000 microphones, right? And it will tell those lies with straight face, like that. Is a pro, man. I mean, Baba, thank you so much. Let me take another one. Nice one.
Thank you.
So, for those who don't know these guys, you need to, hello there.
One name, Maiyegun.
One name. How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening. How is your family?
We were fine too. I mean, we are here. We are grateful. Thank God.
I can see you. I'm watching you live on my screen. Your face is shining.
More we go ask,
I tell you, they plan everything to bring. They plan everything to bring Maiyegun. That Maiyegun they shine more and more.
What man go do? That's why I always wear the smile, because what's gonna make me the frown when those who even people who don't like me, they still remember say 8 o'clock now 8 o'clock. Oh, we have to plug in and see this mad boy, right? And I just wear this smile.
No, you're not mad. You're not mad.
That's all that.
You're not mad.
It is what it is.
Everybody want to listen to me this night,
Yep.
I won't give Maiyegun new name.
All right.
Maiyegun this night, I will give a new name. I know for the information.
Right.
Maiyegun are the grandson of Michael. He's keeping all the records. Record keeper.
Could you repeat that again? I heard Michael. I heard
you are the grandson of Michael. Michael, you're keeping all the records. You have all the file for Judgment Day.
It is here. Just check the dates. All you have to do is to say on the 14th of April 2018, it will come out. Waiting happen that day. Waiting happen. Waiting they discuss who get involved, who did what and where and when. And so, Baba, but maybe not to the level of Egbekegbe, because that one will be like advanced. That's where they write for millions or billions of people. I want no rich.
Right now, you keep record like Egbekegbe. When time reach,
I could be.
When time reach, you go bring them out for judgment.
Just come around and pick
anyway.
And nothing changes by the way. Thanks so much, Baba.
One the Maiyegun here. I just sit down they watch them, maybe they move themselves. You see, now then we start. Now then we go market, go buy ant-infested firewood. Now the same day when lizard go put people.
Sure you get.
We dey wait.
Because you know one thing is this, right? When they say they are political service. We are political savvy. We are political calculator. You do political calculator, you enter Buhari's dragnet. He dragged you for 8 years, right? And now, you are now being propped up for somebody who is parading himself as a president in the waiting, Shettima. And you're about to be scammed again. And your blood, they boil up, say you won't do and you won't do. And Baba says, suffer, no, they tire them. That's the question I always ask. Sure you get. But it is what it is. We'll
I don't just get too much thing to talk this night. I just want to tell them, say, now only them carry come, only them go carry go.
Now them go carry
That
go.
is all I have to tell them.
Bless you. Nice one,
My brother, bless you and your family, I beg.
And yours too. Thank you so much, and you stay safe, Nice one. I've got another person on the line. Hello there.
And now, you are now being propped up.
Hello? Hello, sir. Yeah, you are connected, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, how are you?
I'm fine. This is my first time of calling, though.
I can tell, but you are live. So everybody can hear you as usual. So that's me. You and I.
Okay.
How are
you? My contribution, I'm fine. Are you?
I'm well. Thanks for asking.
Okay. So my contribution is that it's really, forgive me for my language, but it's really a shit show going on down there in Nigeria.
Tell me about it, man.
Yeah, it's so bad that when I go home, for example, and I hear people say, "Oh, we're suffering. Oh, we're doing this. We're doing this. We're undergoing this," I'm like, "Why are you crying over spilled milk?" Because at the end of the day, these douchebags, they come, they give you whatever they give you, and you guys sell yourself out to the highest bidder, and then you are crying. It doesn't make any.
I mean,
it makes no sense.
I mean, let's even use logic, right? It's common sense. So okay, I mean, you can't be doing same thing again and again, right? And expect a different result. It doesn't work that way. Sure, you get. So, and they are all contributory. All of them, they are contributory to it here or there, and then they come back. You know another thing they do. Right? Which is kind of it is kind of a bit of a submissive. I don't know if that's the right word I should use, like a submissive mentality, right? They believe that they don't have the capacity, right, to judge right, what is right, except God lead them. Sure, you get. Therefore, if they choose, or in their way, in their character, they choose the criminals and they begin to deal with them. So in their submissive or subjective mind, they feel like God is looking down on them and is going to deal with these people for disappointing them. So they keep calling on God that they didn't vote for. You go home all the time, and it's the same complaint all the time, isn't it?
Yes. And that's why they are genesis of the revelation of their nightmare.
Yeah.
They are. And they don't want to accept the fact that they are the genesis and the revelation of their nightmare. Because for me, you have this buffoon, this idiot ruling the country there with the Nigerian people who technically should know exactly what to do. But guess what? Because they sold their soul to the devil itself. And then you see people like Olomo, you see the other ones, I don't know what.
Coco Saria.
But
there are many. Staloski Ball.
Yes.
There are many. They're there. I mean, it's so sad. It's so sad that those who are graduates, who have no jobs, are the ones applying to be their PR managers for these thugs. No joke. They handle their social media pages, Instagram, everywhere. Until one day when I came on Twitter and I saw MC Olomo tweeting, I said, no. You are taking this thing too far. MC no fit tweets. Somebody who has no job opened MC Olu on a Twitter page to go and tell people how good MC. I'm like, that is what it has. The table has turned. When we were growing up, they said, if you don't go school, now garage you go end. Now conductor you go do last. Or organizer. Sure you get. Today, maybe people are now telling the agenda, you better go school. Your mates are the MC Oluemo's PA. He's following him to London. They are going to America together. You see, your mates, I don't know what it is now, what the morality is in the household there anymore, but we can tell it is obvious, sad, if you say.
Maiyegun, it's a shit show down there.
It is.
The shit show, it's sad that it's just that we have to deal with. We have to start living with the reality. We have these idiots, these buffoons, these people ruling that country, and I don't know.
Irresponsible people. They don't feel like they are responsible for anyone. Like, I mean, what's your business if Tinubu doesn't attend any peace accord signing? Oh, what's your business if he doesn't attend any debate? Oh, if he doesn't give any interview? And what's the big deal about that? And then you're like, then how do you expect to really have a real responsible leaders who believe that they are responsible to you? And if they fail in that responsibility, they will be punished. You guys are already throwing yourself out. Well, it is what it is, Sha. We know. Like, you know. It is.
I just add my own contribution.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Now let me take another one too. It's a shit show down there. That is what my caller said. I think tonight we are not using names as introduction anymore, but I kind of love it. It's like anonymous convo. But yeah, hello there.
Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, my brother?
I am very well. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. Shola Adeyemi from Austin, Texas.
Fantastic.
My second time calling.
Namesake.
You're doing a fantastic job.
Oh,
yes, sir.
You.
Yes,
thank
sir.
You. Thank you.
Yeah.
And you're alive as well, by the way, so everybody can hear you. So take me with you. I know, take me with you.
Yeah,
what do you have to share with us? Go,
thank you. Real quick,
yes,
I've been in the US for about 30 years now, and I work very hard. I was on my way to Nigeria about 4 years ago.
Right.
So I flew through London, and connecting through London, I had an opportunity. I was upgraded to first class from London to Lagos. Guess who was sitting right next to me?
Tell us.
MC Oluomo.
Okay.
And a couple of Nigerian top politicians.
He's a big
and
boy.
These thugs doesn't even work for their money.
No.
I am here. I've been laboring. I put myself through college here in the US. I'm glad I have a good job. Close to my retirement. My name is Shola Jumbo on your page, by the way. I was just so astonished.
I mean, do you see the level for somebody like you who built himself, sacrificed, pay his dues, and at the end of the day, good enough you did all that in a place where there's always a reward for hard work. You get that? They say reward for hard work is more hard work, and there is always a better reward for everything. Yeah. Then you look back. Because sometimes what gets to many of us who live abroad is that when we look back at those who have missed out on life opportunity just because of where they are located. Then you look around. You look at them like they have also paid their dues. They went to school, they sacrificed, they did all they could, but they are in Nigeria. Right? You are in the US. And at the end of the day, you see them kind of wasting away. Like sort of a wasting away with in life. And then you see those who are just scavengers. Those who are like taking chances on people, chances, living better life.
By the way,
I mean, you will be angry.
By the way, when I left, I did my A levels at Federal School of Arts and Science in Victoria Island.
Right.
Then I attended UR, University of Ibadan, for about 6 months. So I decided to jackpot to the US. So I came here with $50 in my pocket.
Wow.
Well, I was put in 3 jobs. My first job was McDonald's, Burger King, and security job here in Oakland, California.
About them, Baba.
I put myself through college. I got my MBA. I got a job working in pharmaceutical industry.
Classic.
And I'm not rich, but I'm comfortable. I think I'm okay.
Good.
Yeah. I'm raising a family. I have a wife, my 2 kids. I put them through college.
God bless
now I see this nuisance in Nigeria that Tinubu brought up to become thugs. It just it's painful. It's so painful. It's very painful.
And they are role models.
But
they are role models to so many young people whose opportunity or road to greatness, education, mentorship, support, and every other thing that should come their way as young people. The road to that, their path to that greatness has been blocked. So when they look around, they see MC as motivated. They'll be like, well, I mean, all hope is not lost after all. I could still be great. I mean, fine. So that's exactly who they have become. And guess what, sir? That number is growing. And I fear for that too. In fact, on this program, I told people, there was a time I was talking about the menace of Boko Haram, sir. And I said, if you look at those who are recruiting the children into Boko Haram, they are recruiting from the basket that Nigeria created, drop out of school children and all of that stuff. That is that same bracket where they are recruiting them from. I said, in Yoruba land, in southern Nigeria, we are also now raising army of uneducated people, miseducated people, unemployable people, but they will still have to survive in that economy, sir. For now, we know them as Agbero. Some of them are like, they are there officially collecting money. Others are into small petty crimes. And as they are being arrested, they are going into further crime. But, sir, this in 10 years' time, as many people are not caring or probably paying attention now, people like yourself who have worked hard, work your ass off, 30 solid years. Now you finally say, okay, I'm retired. I'm going to go back to my country home. It will not be Fulani then. It may not be Hausa this day. It may not be anything there. It will be these children walking about that Tinubu and co have breeded in Yoruba land. When there is no more money to take or collect, then they will force everybody to pay them. But so many people are not thinking about that now, sir. Not many are thinking about that.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for doing a fantastic job.
Thank you, sir.
Let me seize this opportunity to say thank you to Princess Balogun and Bolu and few other people. I'm a loyal fan and loyal supporter.
God bless
Thank you so much. God bless.
You know, you
and
are
have a beautiful night.
You are reaching out to your crew in that comment section. I'm thinking of locking the comment section, and then until when we finish, everybody can come, because I heard that that's a different world apart from this broadcast. In that comment on YouTube, it is a different world. I love it. Thank you. So,
thank you. God bless you.
And you
thank
too.
you.
Stay
Bye-bye.
safe. Bye-bye, sir.
Bye.
So that's Sir Cholet there from Austin, Texas, joining us. So I have another person here on the line. Hello there. Oh, hang on. I think I didn't connect. Let's see. Right. Can you hear me, sir? Omar?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
How are you, Baba?
I did. How you been, man?
I am here. Is that Larry?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
how far now?
Larry. It's been a while.
Kilo ṣẹlẹ̀. Bàbá mi kilo happen alaye bamba kilo ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ó yá já mi tán. Ó ti pẹ́ gan bàbá. Ó ti pẹ́.
Ó yá na. Bàbá bóyá lọ ni èmi náà máa ń wo gbé mo kàn busy ni. So mo mentor.
Mo ń gbọ́.
Yeah, mo mentor èèyàn kan ni.
Yeah.
So tabaje ti mentor bẹ́ẹ̀ agudo máa ranjú kalẹ̀ ni ká wá
lọ. So ń gbọ́, sit down there. So ń gbọ́, sit down. The watch, abi? Is that kind of a mentorship?
Yeah, so mentorship o ma mentor wọn wá kọ́ wọn gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kó mọ̀ ni.
That's right, Baba. Nice one. Anyway, it's good to have you back, Larry. So, it's been a long time. You want to say hi, Baba?
Mo fẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn tèmi ni àtiwọ́ náà. Àlàyé mi Maiyegun kò ní rẹ̀, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀?
Bàbá mi ò kọjá ìyára mi, wọ́n ti ń wá bọ́yẹ máa nà mí, wọ́n ti ráyè ní o, bàbá.
Wọ́n lè rí ẹ náà.
No, kò lè
ṣé wọ́n tó pẹlẹbẹ báyìí lọ fẹ́ náà, ọ fẹ́ pa ẹ ni?
Kọ́mú sọ nìyẹn náà, pé tó bá rí mi tó bá tiẹ̀ wọ́n fúnra ẹ lọ́ba tí o pé a pé ọmọ ó jẹ́ fi bọ̀bọ̀ ilẹ̀ jàre. Ó ń ṣe tó lè nà.
Ẹni tó bá fẹ́ nù ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ pa ẹ nìyẹn. Lẹ́yìn kọ́kọ́ ra fọwọ́ pa ẹ láyé lẹ́yìn. Wẹ̀ẹ́ tó bá fẹ́ nù ẹ̀ ó mọ báyìí máa ń kòwé sẹ́yìn.
I know, boy.
Bọ́yẹ̀ máa ń kòwé sẹ́yìn ní primary school. Wàá sáré kòwé sẹ́yìn, wàá kòwé sí.
I mean, kì má parọ́, right? Somehow, I've been, whenever I leave Glasgow, right? Mo ti lọ sí London. So, in London, it was like, ṣé àbí star ni àbí kí ló happen gan sef like you know, so normally people will be like Maiyegun, you need to be very careful, oh, you need this or that. I'm like kí ló le tó yẹn gbàgbàrà lẹ jàre àwọn ní tension tó wà lórí MaiyegunsDiary Politico tá bá rí àwọn náà wà lórí títì ètò bá mọ tínú àmàjọjọkọ àmàjọ mu bí àmàjọ gé kí n gé ni
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ayé ò le tó yẹn
ṣe bá ní kó serve mi ni I mean come on, to buy me one on one.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Nàìjíríà ní opponent ti máa ń ṣe pé àfi tó bá pa ẹ́ ni o.
Baba,
ìlú òyìnbó kò sí yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀.
See, Baba, because you know that's the lesson I learned, right? Nígbà mo lọ sí mom see me for my mom's burial. One of the things was that people were like, you need to be careful. Hey, you need to be this or that. Oh, Baba, you no go believe her. Even those who be say they talk about any. Oh boy, then they make contact. Say they just want more we see, more we talk. Some came, I'm talking about some of them who say became notorious with me on social media. Some came, they came around, Maiyegun, you know that stuff. But sometimes, some of these people where they yarn dust, now the frustration, like, how come this guy they free to talk like that? And I know.
Oh my, now so now. If you any, what have you got to move? Baba, get frustration yẹn wà tí mo kọ́kọ́ dé yàgé ńgbà yẹn tí wọ́n wà lọ́dọ̀ èèyàn tí mo wà pẹ̀lú pé òkè àwọn ọmọ mo rò pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni àwọn èèyàn tó wà nílé ò ti jẹun ajá tiẹ̀ ó kàn ra oúnjẹ fún oúnjẹ ń gé kọ́nà fún tó ń ṣe mẹ́ni kí àdìpẹ́ ọmọ tó bá aláyé tó bá ti kú òun lé báyìí máa fọ́jà yẹn láti ní pàtó yàrá jẹ wọn ti jẹun lé ọmọ inú máa ń bí nígbà mo pé àmọ́dà kó mo ti ya wèrè ajá yóò ṣẹ̀ mí ṣọwọ́ àkòsí bàbá mi kò sí kiri bẹ́ẹ̀ jàre ọmọ.
Larry from Nigeria.
ìbínú wèrè Nàìjíríà yẹn ní how many years ago ń gbà yẹn kó wá mọ how many years ago ń sìn yìí tó ti jẹ́ pé ọmọdé pé àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ń sìn ni ọmọ Nàìjíríà kan lè máa fájà yẹn kù gbogbo àti ó yá tí mo kàn ṣe fún ọjọ́ kan àbọ̀jọ́ méjì mo pé kí ni mò ń bínú sájà yìí fún bàbá ẹ̀ ti ṣe wọ́n ti ṣe fún wọ́n ti ṣẹlẹ̀ fún dáadáa wọ́n ti ṣe ajá kan ò mọ̀ mí kò mọ̀ yálàyà mi rí wọ́n kàn tẹ́kẹ̀.
Tani wèrè yìí torí Ọlọ́run kí ni mo ṣe fún wèrè yìí báyìí.
wàhálà
ta ló lójú dúdú tó kàn gbà ní ìdí.
ajá yẹn èmi àti ẹ̀gbọ́n dọ̀rẹ́ láàṣì nígbà tó yìnbó yẹn sọ fún mi pé èpè eléyìí àti kí n jẹ́ kí nìkan mo ní ọ wèrè ìwọ́dún láti lọ síbi èyí jẹ́ kí màá di kó àmàlà ẹ̀tẹ̀bà máa fún ajá ó máa jẹ́ ó máa gbé mi wọ́n ní wèrè ìwọ́n bá dé wà ní he does not eat it abóyá wèrè eléyìí ló ti bá mi jẹ̀bà láàárọ̀ kó tó di pé kí ló ń ṣe ẹ́ jẹ́ kí ló má máa gbọ́ rẹ̀ náà.
Larry, make I tell you something, make I tell you something. I've learned a lot lórí media yìí ń bá mi pé if you really want to kind of remain and maintain your composure, right? Should get to you. Because ẹlòmíì tó ń ta sí ẹyẹn, ó kàn lè wù ẹ́ ṣùṣùn báyìí. Bóyá mo upload picture of family or anything, right? Ó kàn lè wù báyìí pé báwo ni bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe wà òkè báyìí máa wò fa.
Ó ti gẹ̀ẹ́tẹ̀.
Ọmọ ìlú òyìnbó dẹ̀ dá o. Màá bí family ẹ̀ ṣe clean. He's talking from the position tí Nigeria fi sí ni o.
Ó máa yẹ kó máa ronú bí wèrè ni.
So awakọ̀ lérò pé tí bàbá rẹ̀ sọ wá gbọ́ Maiyegun yìí orí Maiyegun yóò tiẹ̀ pé ṣá. Torí Maiyegun Maiyegun uploaded a photo, a video of a bad road and he said terrible leader. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wá sábẹ́ ìbò rẹ̀ sọ pé I hate this Maiyegun no get any sense at all. You sit down in Scotland, you are telling us what is happening in Nigeria. Say, okay, hang on.
Baba,
Scotland, yeah. Also, Nigeria, but you know, just get sense. I know just like the guy. I just don't like him. Criminals, but I know just like the guy. The guy just talk too much. Say,
Baba, ọkàn bínú pé good life làwọn èèyàn live ní abroad ni nǹkan tó kàn jẹ́ tẹ́gẹ́ fún wèrè yẹn fàdí ni pé kí ló ń ṣe ìyá ẹ̀ tí ọjà nǹkan ẹ̀lẹ́ wọn ṣe medical ọ̀fẹ́ wọn ṣe pedicure ọ̀fẹ́ wọn ṣe ọ̀gá àwọn tó wà nílẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ tó wà nínú igbó kíní gan wọn tí ò ń jẹ ọjà ń ra báàgì oúnjẹ fún ẹ kíní ọmọ mo kàn bínú lọ́jọ́ ẹni mo kẹ́ ọ̀dà kó mo ti yà wèrè lóòótọ́ àgbàdo Nàìjíríà ó Maiyegun mo ò ní parọ́ fún ẹ ó gbọ́ aláti ṣe èrè kò sẹ́ni tó gbádùn Nàìjíríà
gbogbo ti recover àwọn kan ti recover ni majority recovered wèrè ló pọ̀ jù ní wa náà because tó bá wà wọ́n náà ti ṣe some of the things in Nigeria ti yẹ pé àwọn kan ti ṣe akọ́dẹ̀ wo náà ni kò mọ all this in waves if they say camera dey dey record down I know well o you like say I'm mad o I must be I no mad.
Nǹkan tẹ̀mí náà rò nìyẹn pé kò sí kámẹ́rà rẹ̀ báyìí bọ́ ọmọ mo ti fún eré fàájì náà pé ìyára ìyá ẹ̀ òyìnbó máa jẹ́ àwọn àlọ́kẹ́ àgègè ń jẹ́ bàmọ́ ní ọ̀gbẹ́ni bẹ́ẹ̀nu sọ̀hún jọ èmi àti ajá ti jàmàlà kò sí nǹkan tí ajá ò lè jẹ ajá tó ń jẹ̀gbẹ́ kò wá ní jẹ̀bà kò ní jàmàlà kí ló ń ṣe ẹ̀ nà alaye jẹsáyé ju eléyìí wọlé jàre princess mo rí gbogbo yín adé director Scott oyè tọpẹ tèmi gbogbo àwọn tèmi bólú orí ẹ wà ń bẹ happy mo rí ẹ o kò ní rẹ gbogbo yín o mo rí gbogbo yín ẹ máa sọ sókè prayer docent ọwọ́ mi méjì lókè prayer docent màmá mi kò ní bàjẹ́ fún yín mo ń kí gbogbo yín o àríbàbà mi ò tí ì rí ẹ o lóòlò kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ àárẹ̀ látọjọ́ yìí o kọtí ẹ sọ àìnà a máa láìkì aláìkí Ìbàdàn àṣẹǹtẹ yẹn náà bẹ́ẹ̀ pé tó bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ̀ tó lè fún mi lọ adéwìnẹ̀s mo rí gbogbo yín ọmọ mo.
Reunion ni Larry fẹ́ ṣe lálẹ́ Larry call on the road ni you gotta know the check time. Hello there. Hello sir, sorry Larry has taken a break, don't worry, he's somebody that sometimes you just have to use the break like if not we will just stay to your speed and go. How are you, sir?
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Oh, good afternoon to you. So, this is Maiyegun, and you?
Yeah, my name is Cheney, calling from New York.
Cheney, did you say, sir?
Yeah, Cheney. Yeah.
Brilliant. So, Cheney from New York, sir. So, you're alive. It's your first time, I believe. Yeah, is it?
Absolutely, it's my first time, man. I've been following you for quite some time, and you seriously did an amazing job. I don't know what to say. I wish we'll have that same courage you have.
Oh,
seriously, you did something so amazing.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
So basically, I don't want to go too far and take people's time. The issue is just this country, Nigeria. It's in fact, yeah. I think I would say it's a pain in the ass.
It's always been. I mean, but they have a way to get us all around somehow. So you get. But it seems that for the first time, it seems that they are losing control. Yeah,
absolutely.
And that's one thing I can say about that too. But yeah, it is Nigeria. Nigeria will always be Nigerian. Like David Dundan, you will say, it will be like, it is Nigeria now. Nigeria will always be Nigerian all the time.
You're right. Someone just called earlier and was talking about the way Nigerians are thinking. Look, they are not. Look, I'll say the Northerners have actually succeeded in subduing how we think in the South. There's something we have at leverage over the Northerners, which is education.
Yes.
And they deliberately, I think they sat down together like, let us make sure we take away the education from these people. Who is the Minister of Education? Yes, Minister of Education. I guess it's a Fulani or an outside guy, right? People that do not know value of education. How would you entrust the education of the whole country into their hands? How possible is that? The only thing you see about
a stellar performance reports. How does that work?
The only reason why you won't see Yoruba man put a bomb in his body to go and explode himself is because he's well taught in the house. He's well educated.
Yes.
He's not going to do such. So for them to actually make us start behaving like that, how about to start taking away their education? Start limiting what they know. Start telling them little about their history. Because obviously the old ones they know the history, but the new generation coming up, they don't know nothing.
They are being fed with adulterated information.
Look at the
villains are being presented as heroes. Corrupt people.
Look at ASU strike. Everything went dead. Nobody is talking about the educational system.
No.
Kids are home for the past close to a year, and the same people take their children abroad. They study abroad,
and they continue to share the success.
And they go on Facebook, show you how successful their children are online. And these same people that they are showing, you think these people doing all these things, and you still want to go and vote for them.
Yes.
I don't know how we are thinking. I don't know how. I don't have a problem with the North because, as you always say, Abobaku, they are the worst Abobaku. You can never see a Northerner talking the way you're talking.
No.
They'll never see anything against their own people. They don't care. They don't give a crap about what their political class or their elite does to them. They don't care.
They don't
give a crap. Anything that is being said, at least in the North for past 20 years. Anything that is being said, anything that is being said to them.
But look at this, right? I mean, if you would probably have observed, like myself, right?
Yeah.
That kind of mentality of rankadede, because of the widespread of poverty in the last 10 years, is gaining more ground in Yoruba land. I don't think I don't know if you have observed that too.
That is where the Abobaku comes in. In fact, majorly the Yoruba. I have an older guy. He used to tell me, say, you guys, Yorubas, you're so intelligent, you guys, you're so educated. I said, look, it used to be like that. Now we are more or less like you guys. These are people that see us as people that should run the country. Even an outside guy I have as a friend, he said, look, if only they could give the Southerners, the Igbos, the Yorubas, to just run this economy, that probably might be better. But the same guy is now telling me, look, up here in the North, these people are the worst people he could find himself among. visit the Northerners, telling me, look, we are the worst people on earth. Could you imagine that? And we in the South, we still have not even recognized or come to our senses.
Exactly, because of the greed of the few. I mean, Baba, you know, once in a while, because that's what I do in my own quiet time, okay? I just sit down, I just think things. And in one of my own, one of those period, right? And I'm like, you know, just imagine, for example, that those who are governors, senators, House of Assembly members, local government chairmen and women, for example, in Yoruba land, just imagine it if they are pro-Yoruba, for example. Do you think we'll be suffering the way we are suffering as a people, as a region now? If they, like, if they are pro-Yoruba, when I say pro-Yoruba, there is nobody who is a true-born Yoruba son or daughter that will look at what Yoruba land is today, the people, the development, the education, the healthcare, and all of that stuff, right? And say they are so happy, with what these people in Yoruba land, leading Yoruba land, what they have done. And for 23 years, Baba, for 23 years, there's no single one person, either governor or senator from Yoruba land, that has ever raised a point of objection to this arrangement. So imagine if all these people are pro-Yoruba, like somebody like me, somebody like you, you know, pro-Yoruba, who are not comfortable with this arrangement. Do you think we'll still be like the way we are as a people? Do you think so?
Absolutely not. Look, you're absolutely right.
Good.
Look, there's one word that is never found in African dictionary. It is called referendum. Look, there's no African country that has successfully gone through referendum.
No.
And it is deliberate.
Referendum, you know.
Yes, now we have to go always he said referendum, which is right.
Referendum, because I've seen
now. Yeah, what is wrong with referendum? Okay, look, what do you guys want? Do you want Yoruba nation? You want Biafra? Okay, let us throw out the referendum.
Right. Let's ask it to the people.
That is what I think. That is what our politicians. That is what these politicians should be doing. They feel like, okay, look, we have too many agitations everywhere. The Igbos say they want to go. The Yorubas say they want to go. Okay, can we just let's just settle this?
You know what? You know what Nnamdi Kanu said? I said there will be no way in this world, right? If they say the Biafrans should go for their own referendum, right? The rest of us in Nigeria, we're just going to watch the news. Now the Igbos will decide for themselves. We'll be watching and say, yeah, who is leading? Yes or no? And the rest of that. I said, now if they now get there's no way in the world that any Biafran will blame anybody from Nigeria for whatever happened to them in their newly independent Biafra ever. But themselves. If everything goes well, they will praise themselves. If it goes wrong, they will blame themselves. I said, Nnamdi Kanu abused this, abused that. I said, give a referendum. The guy said, give us referendum, right? If the Igbos vote that they want to remain in Nigeria, I will disappear. You will not see me again. And you will never hear, boom, Biafra from my mouth again. They can't deal.
Look, you are so right. The only people that are against this referendum, they are the people that are taking more from the country, which is the Northerners. They take more from the country, and they realize if the referendum is being conducted, forget about it. Everybody want to go. So they have to do all they have to pull every cat in the back to make sure it never happens. Now they are now taking the Southerners along. Look, this thing must not happen. If you want to enjoy what you enjoy, it mustn't happen.
Exactly.
Forget about your referendum.
Don't encourage you to. If you see any meeting, any group coming together in your state, you better speak out. You are going to lose your own insurance. And their insurance is what their share is in the Nigerian enterprise. Sure, you get. So if you don't play along, you're going to lose them all. And it, like you said, it is what they are benefiting from it. I just hope that we are going to have the pro-Yorubas that's going to rise up enough that's going to outnumber these people soon. Or else, Baba, I'm worried though for the future.
Is it those people that are living in the United States, Canada, and those in diaspora?
Yeah.
In fact, some of them are doing a whole lot of harm. Obviously, you can't live a good life. You've enjoyed what is going on. You came in, there's good healthcare, good roads. Everything is so easy for you. You want to start a business right now, you just start a business. If you don't want to work for nobody, you just everything is so easy. Look at these people. And
And you sit down
over here,
and you are encouraging this. Yeah, you are encouraging these incompetent criminals back in Nigeria. For goodness sake.
Imbeciles walking around, floating around, looking like something that come from another space, and you want to put these people in power?
Yes.
Are you these Nigerians telling them, "Oh, Tinubu is the best guy. Oh, Atiku is the best." How could you? How could you? Why can't you just go back home, go and campaign, stay there for a year, and see they'll not even kidnap your ass?
You know what somebody said there? I told people too. I said, see, if you see anybody, now we are talking about choices, Abi. Now, if you see anybody who is abroad, okay, campaigning for Atiku, campaigning for Obi, campaigning for Tinubu, and you are in Nigeria, the first thing you should tell them is that you should come and join us. For real. If you love us this much, if you are so passionate about us this much, why don't you join us? So that we can face this whole thing together and listen to their responses. Because it's like me coming here to say, hey, Obi terente. And then when I finish my Obi terente, I go into my car. I drive around my own. I say, okay, if Obi tere, if you know tere, and you know, now your own be that. Or Tifnumbu, Jagaban, City Boys, our City Boys. Well, I'm in my Glasgow. So you are there. You are saying, thank you, Jare Maiyegun. God bless you, Maiyegun. Ask those who told you change 8 years ago. Some of them, they have changed different jobs in America, in Canada, everywhere. They know they call Nigeria. So
you're right.
Tell them.
You're doing a nice job.
Thanks, man.
More Christian. Some of the time, let me give other people opportunity to talk.
I mean, I actually love talking to you. I enjoy this.
Me too. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good one.
And yours too. And I hope you keep it, regular, so that we can always tap in this chat. Thanks so much. You have a good one, Baba. Nice one.
You too, sir.
Cheers, man. So there we go. I have another caller on the line. We go. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello there, sir.
This first time calling from America. My name is Olumide.
Olu from the US. How are you, sir?
Yes, sir. I'm fine.
Brilliant.
I just want to add a little contribution.
Please.
What I see about Nigeria is that I think every Nigerian has to wake up now. And I realize thing is not working. We can see the government and the people are totally different. There's nothing that connects us together.
No.
The government and the citizen, nothing is single thing that connects the government and the citizen together. I think people in Nigeria need to realize it, that the government has nothing to offer to anybody. Before I used to think that Nigeria is going to work, but I realized that until we go on our separate way, that's only the best thing. Because when we think it's not working, it's too vast for people to know what is going on in the South or not. It's just like a hidden place for them to carry their evil things out.
Sir, in Yoruba, it means different languages or language differences. How can people with different language differences, right, say they can stay together without any kind of a consent from all of them and they expect that they will actually live together? Baba, tell them. I have not seen where that works.
It can't work. Number one, anybody that is still thinking that maybe Tinubu or somebody is going to help them, nothing they will see. They can't see anything. I can assure that.
Ọlọ́run níjà fọdún wọdún látàyè Buhari àwọn èèyàn wá ń fọdún wọdún ni last year yẹn tẹ̀ ṣì tún bẹ́tà.
kò sí nǹkan kan tó máa mú jáde nothing and I think gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbọ́ lọ politician yẹn náà nǹkan tí wọ́n fi ní any mindset tí wọ́n fi àwọn náà ti jẹ́ ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀rú àwọn tó bá ń ṣépè ọgàn kò lè mú wọn torí wọ́n ti fún ẹlòmíì 1,000 so kí ni ẹ̀gọ́ bọ́dà wọn gbàtí òṣìṣẹ́ sáàpò wọn tó ń fún ẹ lówó tó ń gbà.
tó lówó yín ni
òun náà fi kí á.
so 1,000 lówó tiẹ̀ tó jí lọ́dún mẹ́rin 500 lówó tiẹ̀ tó jí
òun náà lọ fi ní ọkàn mọ́ òun náà lọ fi ní ọkàn mọ́ èmi ò lè ìta bá dúró gbogbo èèyàn tó bá ń dúró pé Nàìjíríà máa dáa ẹni ń tọrọ ẹ ní o ìpínlẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́ kólúkàkù máa ẹni tó bá kàn wò ó kàn èrètí òfo ló ń wò ó èrètí òfo ló ń wò ká lọ tún ṣàní tó bá ń gbé lọ báyìí á máa lọ bá lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò sí kan tó máa jáde mẹ́ nothing will come out of it.
sáà Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká bá báyìí kú bí ti ṣòkòtò wèrè tá a ṣe ń sọ pé táwọn bá ṣe tiwa ń sìn ẹ sà Ọlọ́run ká dàgbà tó ká máa wà wọn ọmọ wa a máa wò wọn lórí lọ́ọ̀kan báyìí pé ọmọ wa náà ló wá ń jìyà ló ń fèsì gbogbo
ìran tí ò bá sọ́ra Nàìjíríà ìran ogún yóò jìyà papọ̀ ẹni tó bá rí tètú ṣe because nothing is working come go now nothing I don't know ta ló fẹ́ lọ sọ hospital kí ni every Nigerian pé kí ni government ṣe fún mi èèyàn lè dín lọ sọ hospital nísìnyí ó ní pé ẹjọ́ ẹ gbà mí o kí government fún kankan tàbí ọlọ́sọ̀dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá lè gbẹ́ kò sí nǹkan kan tí government ń ṣe fún any Nigerians ẹ má jẹ́ ká tọrọ wá bí o gbogbo èèyàn ló ń forí la nǹkan fún ara ẹ̀. But irọ́ ló ń pa gbogbo àwọn ọ̀gbẹ́ yóò dáa they are just lying to us. Gbogbo everybody need to wake up in that country and realize that this country has failed. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó lè jáde ń bẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn tó wá kàn máa fi ìrànlọ́dún yáwó ni kò sí nǹkan kan tó máa jáde. Àti tí a bá tètè la bá tún ká fọ́ká ká tún ṣàpadà. I've looked at it.
À ń pariwo ẹjẹ́ àpín ní sùúrù báyìí o ẹjẹ́ àpín ní wúrọ̀ ìrọ̀sẹ̀ o kó tó di pé ọlọ́mọ gbọ́dọ̀ làwa ṣe ń pariwo sà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni màá sáré sọ̀rọ̀ kan nígbà tàbá ń blame àwọn British fún wa nǹkan tí British fi àwọn òfin yẹn tó bá lè sọ pé bóyá they are behind the scene but ohun tó fi lé wa kọ́ lọ́wọ́ nìyẹn ìgbà tá a máa tó ń fi kọ́ lé wa lọ́wọ́ regional ló fi lé wa lọ́wọ́ ibo tẹ bá lọ bá wọn ní àwọn òfin yín ní ẹ̀nà àwọn ṣùgbọ́n àwọn sọ kó kúndú sáàkì tiẹ̀ kí ló lẹ́yìn papọ̀ náà ní sìkà tètè mú ọ̀bẹ yẹn kábẹ̀ sí ká máa pín wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́ kó lùkàkù di orí kọ́dọ̀ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ mú nothing is working in that country. I just want to appreciate you what you are doing. You are doing excellent job. ẹ sọ fún gbogbo àwọn ọ̀dọ́ kó dìde àfọ̀dọ́ tó bá fẹ́ jìyà kú nìkan ló kù ó lọ sí school jáde orí nǹkan fi ṣe wọ́n tó tún lọ half bake school tó tún lọ wọ́n sì fẹ́ kó tún parí ìyàmọ́yà.
ó wá gbé bánà òde fìlà èmi ló kàn ṣáyé ò wá ń ṣe ẹ́ báyìí.
báwo ló ṣe kàn mí nígbà tó kàn ẹ́ báwo ló ṣe kàn èmi ìwọ ló kàn kò kàn mí náà òun ló sọ pé kàn òun kò kàn èmi báwo ló ṣe kàn mí báwo ló ṣe kàn ọmọ tálákà ìwọ ló kàn kò sí nǹkan tó kàn kò sí nǹkan tó kàn ọmọ ìlú nǹkan tó kí about ni ohun tó kàn àwọn ló kàn kò sí nǹkan tó kàn ọmọ ìlú. Then it's not about them. It's about what they can have, what they want to have to themselves. And they have been doing it for long for us. We need to rise up and say no to this. Gbogbo yẹn láti jí Nigeria is not working.
Nigeria ló máa jí
wọn sá.
Thank you for good job. Kọ́jí láti jọjọ́ yẹn. Ṣẹlẹ̀ ní tó bá sùn ni wọ́n máa ń jí sá. A kì í jí àpérò rẹ̀.
Ó yẹ kó fẹ́ gbaná wọn kíákíá kó lè tè jí torí ìyà pọ̀ gan.
Ẹ fún one time. Ẹ má worry. Ẹ fún one time.
Ó yẹ kó lè tè jí kíákíá àyà yìí pọ̀ gan.
Ó kù díẹ̀.
Ọbásanjọ́ ṣe tiẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó rí nǹkan kan mú jáde ńbẹ̀. Jonathan náà wọlé síbẹ̀. Buhari ọdún mẹ́jọ tó fẹ́ lò tán rèé. Kò sí nǹkan kan tá a lè sọ pé any Nigeria achieve. Tọ́wọ́n bá ṣọ́ra ìyà yẹn á kàn máa continue until you put an end to this thing. Kò lè work.
Ọmọ wọn ò rí nǹkan kan jogún gbà tí Nàìjíríà ti gba gbogbo nǹkan lọ́wọ́ wọn ti ń sìn. Ọmọ wọn á jogún ṣéènì wọn. Yẹn ni ṣéènì tá a pè ní psychological chain yẹn slavery yẹn láti ràn kọ́ nìyẹn.
Ọlọ́run ti gbẹ̀yìn dìde láti sọ fún wa náà ni òun náà láti gbogbo yẹn láti la etí gbogbo yẹn gbọ́. Kò lè èmi tẹ́tẹ̀lẹ̀ èmi gan máa rò pé Nàìjíríà máa ṣiṣẹ́ èmi gan ti rò lọ́kùnrin mo wò tó sì mo wò kò lè ṣe nǹkan kan.
Kí tiẹ̀ ṣe báyìí ṣẹ́rẹ́jẹ́ jẹ́ àtànra wa kéèyàn kan dé leader kan là ń wá leader kan tó wà honest ni leader kan tó wà straightforward leader kan tó ṣe ìrọ̀lẹ́ pa fúnra yín problem you on leader.
Is it the only one that can do it? The system is the one that for all.
Yes, sir. Shawn Yoropo easy ni. Entori okwe. Ako eyan 200 million silu. Wọ́n dẹ́rù jẹjẹ bolẹ̀, wọ́n dẹ̀ lè ṣe, wọ́n lè gbápá, wọ́n lè gbẹ́sẹ̀, wọ́n lè mí. Ṣé nítorí òpè lè ṣe kò kárí irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni. Ó ti orí wọn pé ibi tó wọ́n pè sí ni pé oko ẹrú ní Nàìjíríà. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nú ẹlẹ́rú tẹ́ ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọn. So ó dẹ̀ gba ọpọlọ pé ó ṣe bí ọ̀tẹ̀ tẹ́yin rò yẹn o. Get me sir. Ṣùgbọ́n síjọ́ tí gbogbo bá sọ pé àpé ẹ̀jẹ̀ àmà lọ ń lọ wa. Wà láìtàlà ó mà dàbí ìgbà tẹ́ pé ó mà dàbí pé ẹ̀ṣoṣólẹ̀ oríire ni àsìlú. Kọ̀sí gbogbo nǹkan tó tẹ ọwọ́ yẹn papọ̀ yẹn wọ́n disappear ni. But tí Nàìjíríà bá ṣe wà bó ṣe ń wà yìí bàbá even tó bá ní nǹkan kan tó máa fílẹ̀ fọmọ ẹ̀sà ẹni tó ní nǹkan tó máa fílẹ̀ fọmọ ó ṣàfisọ́kàn rẹ̀ pé ìyà tóun jẹ kù ọmọ tóun máa gbé o bó bá ṣe ń gbé pósí ẹ sínú kòtò báyìí ọmọ ẹ ti ń fèsì ẹ straight away bó o tiẹ̀ lógún tọmọ ẹ máa jẹ àjogún ìyà tí Nàìjíríà fi kọ́ ẹ lọ́rùn ẹ bá ń sọ fún wọn sà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni kò sí nǹkan kan ó yẹ kí gbogbo èèyàn ti mọ̀ pé kò sí nǹkan kan kò sí iná kò sómi kò sí èèyàn ò tún lè jẹun ó yẹ kí àwọn èèyàn ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n kàn ń dá ọjà tójú títì lásán fún yín ìyẹn ló mú yín nídùn kò sí nǹkan kan tí èèyàn lè ṣe kò sẹ́ni tó lọ sí hospital gbé kò sẹ́ni tó sọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá gbà kíákíá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyàmọ́jà lílé tí àwọn èèyàn jí ò bá tètè ronú pé eléyìí ó yẹ ká fi òpin sí eléyìí kò síbi tó ń gbé wa lọ Tinubu mẹ́wàá obedient mẹ́wàá ò bá wọ bẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan kan tó lè dà.
wá síwájú ni káfarada ṣálọ́ máa jẹ́ àjẹ́ ìyàkú sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you, sir. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. I love that. Eku okebi eku. Rat is not crying like rat anymore. Eye okebi eye. Bears are not crying like bears anymore. Because hunger they catch everybody, my brother. Go ask. Go and verify. Hello, man.
The general.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me? You are already like you're loud and clear. How are you?
Yeah. 23, 24, you sort
of. 23, 24. Loroli aye
je.
23, 24.
Hola. Nigeria down.
Oye, jawa ton. Baba. Omo. Mo wà pẹ̀lú yín o. Ọ̀rọ̀ Nigeria. Mo máa ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé Ọlọ́run ò lè gbọ́ àdúrà Ọlọ́run ò gbọ́ àdúrà Nàìjíríà àwọn á ní èwo lè pè but láti ìgbà tá a ti kéré Ọlọ́run ò gbọ́ àdúrà Nàìjíríà àti Ọlọ́run ò lè gbọ́ àdúrà Nàìjíríà.
Ọlọ́run ò gbọ́ kò dẹ̀ lè gbọ́ the reason my reason.
ẹ bá mi kà síwájú.
but àdúrà individual Ọlọ́run gbọ́ ló fi máa wá àwọn kan kúrò nínú ìlú yẹn but collectively Ọlọ́run gbọ́ because for over 60 years tá a ti ń gbàdúrà Nàìjíríà Ọlọ́run bá a tún Nàìjíríà ṣe nothing works no anything because if you look at it from one government to another we always appreciate the one that left there that even any time Abacha say worse after Abacha we still appreciate Abacha's time àsìkò Abacha ti ẹ̀kú sí better eléyìí because one thing that shocked me during the Abacha time and then the people of Nigeria is that we always bend. No matter how they push you, we will bend. Because I remember during that time there was no kerosene, and we still find our way of sawdust.
We call it Abacha stove. Our life, Nigeria only better. More agree, pẹ̀lú yín. Wetin me I suffer ní kékeré when I was younger, Baba. What I faced in kékeré.
But like individual prayer.
You know, sufferness got to a level that if you're a typical Nigerian, You know, anywhere where you go and say, Baba, if you know how I suffer, another person will come and say, you suffer. No, you know, suffer reach me. My own sufferness, Another one will come and say, you two combine. Your sufferness will reach my sufferness. We are like always competing and comparing sufferness. Baba?
Yes. When you give this his own, you will just open your mouth. Say, you went? So, we've been praying, but nothing happens. And then, that is my reason that God did not answer that prayer, because he did not create Nigeria, but
so
Nigeria was created by
So, Baba, that means it is true that when they say God make leaders, so now lie, then they lie to the people. Because if not, it must be that God hated Nigeria, be that. If not, how come now terrible human beings are leading them?
Which president or which government? Oh, God cannot, unless when we go on our separate way, then he will see the difference from being praying for your own ethnicity. So that is my reason. And then
I'm with you. I'm still here.
When we see how the ahead, and then I want to talk about Ashwaju.
Alaji Kolu. I mean,
that I feel for him because I work with him during. I was posted to governor's house there, governor's office there in Alausa. 1999, yeah.
Oh, that was the time that Tinubu was the darling of everybody then.
Yeah.
That was 23 years ago, Baba.
Feeling for him right now is that...
Go on.
Because anybody that have contact with him, he always, unless if you don't have that chance, but he always pays you well.
No, and then he's a philanthropist, Baba. That one, Tinubu Day. That's why he got all his base.
Most of us that work under him, because I was posted to him as one of the leaders. Work within there. That was the time when Tango 1, Akim Odumosu was Tango 1 for Alausa there, which we work here. Yeah.
What they call them?
Task force. It was the task force. Yeah.
But that's police now. That is police now. So you were a policeman then.
Yeah.
So you were a policeman in Nigeria before you left Nigeria. So that was the time you worked
before I left. So, but seeing him being sick now.
He's old now.
All the video that I've been seeing, but the day I saw this video that he is the flag bearer of a party and he couldn't remember the name of the party.
Yeah.
And they were telling, I was so feel that this man is gone. Because how can you be? And then they are telling you, they are telling you APC. I imagine. That is when I felt for him that no. All these people are just pushing him. They are just pushing him until
to get whatever they can get or any position they can get. If anything happens to him
there is no way.
It won't take long time. They will switch to another person who can feed them. That's what it is. No be so. What about him himself? Right? Does he himself not kind of sit down and be like, this I shouldn't be putting myself through all of this. Doesn't he himself kind of have a time to sit down and be like, no, I'm too old for this. Like, because he's interested. Emilio Con. So maybe we shouldn't even be blaming people for him. Maybe just him. It's what he wanted, Baba. And he's paying money for it. A lot of money.
Yes, that's it. That's him. If you want something, he will make sure you got it.
He will get exactly.
It's only go
to any length to get whatever he wants. But it doesn't mean that he gets everything he wants all the time. Right?
Because I know some kind of I want Italian. But that
I get your drift, eh? So I shoot you, Baba. Let me take another one, Baba.
Okay, Maiyegun.
Yeah.
Princess.
Everybody is
greetings to all.
Eh? So make I go again. Go pick another one. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you?
This is second time. Every day I watch you, and then I never get through.
I'm glad you got through.
I never get through.
Now you are here. How are
and
you,
then, yeah. Can you surprise me? It's going to be like almost 2,000 on that watching you, and then just only 300, 200 is going to be subscribing. So give thumbs up on all those things. Why that happen?
Very, very stingy sometimes, and it is the easiest gift, that offering. Just like it and continue watching just once. That's it. But it is what it is.
Man, that's not good enough, because you really really put like me. A lot of things Nigeria. That's in 23, 25 years ago.
Oh, bless you, sir.
Ìjọba kini òṣèjú mi lórúkọ bàbá wèrè tó kọ gbé así kini òṣèjú mi mo ti kúrò ní gbogbo time yẹn pátápátá, but gbogbo tí mo tó gbogbo gbàdúgbà tí mo ti máa ń wo program yẹn pátápátá, gbogbo tí mi ò tiẹ̀ wá máa ń pa Nàìjíríà pátápátá ẹ̀yin lẹ educate every single of them.
Gbogbo àlàjọ ń learn every day.
Àbẹ̀ kí ló wá dé tá máa but kí ló wá dé táwọn èèyàn wá stingy tí wọ́n ní like tí wọ́n ní share. Ẹ̀yin mi tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi ẹjọ́. First thing, tẹ́ bá ti wà lórí ètò báyìí, what thing you guys do? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ subscribe, share, like. Kẹ́ wá relax.
Ẹ ní láti ṣe lẹ̀
because ẹ ní láti just ẹ̀kan tẹ́ bá wò lórí TV, ẹ lè má lè ṣe ń bẹ̀. Ẹ log in sórí fóònù yín, ẹ do the same thing, kẹ́ come back.
It is what it is.
Tó bá jẹ́ pé torí owó la ṣe ń ṣe kíní, àbí tó bá jẹ́ pé torí wípé kéèyàn lè follow la ṣe ń ṣe ni, ẹ ti stop, because I don't like this thing every day. I don't like it every day.
I know.
Kí ló dé? I'm almost 2,000, just only 200, 300 only. That's not fair. And then, so to be honest with you, Maiyegun, you don't even know what you are doing. You are doing like 17 jobs at the same time. You are a comedian and share gbogbo dẹ́n sọ pátápátá báyìí. Èyàn akọ́gbọ́n bẹ̀, èyàn arẹ́rìn bẹ̀, because gbogbo ẹ̀ tí máa ń pa àwọn pípọ̀ yẹn lórúkọ báyìí, wàláì, ó kò máa ń rẹ́rìn àrìn tàkìtì ni. Ìyàwó mi ò kí ń ṣe Yorùbá. Ìyàwó mi ò kí ń ṣe Yorùbá.
Ọjọ́ mélòó la fẹ́ lò láyé tá à ń wọ̀ ìwé.
Gbogbo analysis yín pátápátá, wàláì tàláì, kò sílẹ̀ tí o mọ̀ kọ́ lọ dání pátápátá yín ẹjọ́ tó lọ́n. Ẹ bá ń do this paper. Anytime you guys come online, ẹ share, ẹ like, ẹ give thumbs up, ẹ bá ń lórí TV, ẹ login sórí fóònù yín, kẹ bá ń gbé bàbá yìí lárugẹ, bàbá yìí ṣe iṣẹ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run.
Thank you so much, Baba.
Bàbá yìí ṣe iṣẹ́.
Bless you. Mo dúpẹ́ o.
And then again, àwa lọ́yẹ̀ ká máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Wàláhì, èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan, mò ń dúpẹ́ everyday lọ́wọ́ yín pẹ̀lú gbogbo ẹnu. God kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ, kò any one of your skills ever make by, kò sí lè tó lọ lásán. Ẹ kọ́gbọ́n bẹ̀, ẹ rẹ́rìn bẹ̀, ẹ think to yourself ń bẹ̀. Nípa ti bàbá Kọ́lú, kò ṣe pé àwọn kan ló ń ti bàbá Kọ́lú, nobody push him at all. Nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe ló fẹ́ ṣe. Because ìgbà tó bá wọn kò sí anybody tó ń tì í. Ẹja gbàgbé pé ẹnìkan ti ẹnìkan ò tì í. Bí wọ́n ti bí wọn ò tí tó fẹ́ ṣe ló ń ṣe yẹn. Àwọn á dẹ̀rí pé àfi ìgbà táwọn bá sọ fún tí ò gbọ́. Káwọn dẹ̀rọ owó táwọn káwọn para wọn kúrò ń bẹ̀. Kò wá sí nǹkan tó ń dùn mí. Kò wá sí nǹkan tó ń dùn mí ju àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké, àwọn ọmọ wèrè àwọn máa wòrè tán tẹ̀lé yín lẹ́yìn lọ tán fẹ́ ta ọdún mẹ́jọ wọn kán tún wá aláhìláhìlá muhammadu bí mo ṣe wà yìí I'm so tired of this country I want to go back home I cannot go.
I cannot go home. bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ti kúrò létí pé ẹ sà nígbà tí àwa wà ń kékeré sà táwa máa ń ráwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n wa tó lọ lóyìnbó tó bá ti lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n lè lọ bóyá bí ọdún 5 ó lè jẹ́ bí ìgbà mi lè jẹ́ ọdún 10 ó ṣe é sábàdé máa rí báyìí wọ́n ti ń kọ́lé èmi wà jẹ́ pé ó ti ránṣẹ́ sí wọn wọ́n ti bá dá nǹkan kan sílẹ̀ láti sọ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ló níbẹ̀ yẹn o ẹ̀gbọ́n ló ó ti yẹn sìn so wọ́n sọ pé àṣẹ́gbọ̀n ti padà wá ló ti wá ń jẹun àṣẹ́gbọ̀n ti ń padà bọ̀ ń lé ni kò sí lè tó ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe wọn ẹ̀gbọ́n tó ti wà ń lu òyìnbó láti bí almost bí 15 years kí ló expect ó ti fẹ́ padà wálé nìyẹn ṣẹ́gẹ́ nísìnyí báyìí sìn sà gbogbo àwọn tó fi lélẹ̀ ní 23 years ago 20 years ago tó ti tọ́lọ̀ ti gbà fún ṣẹ́gẹ́ ẹ̀mí wọ́n ti kọ́lé sílé wọ́n ti nígbà ti láwo nítorí gbogbo bí nǹkan tí Nàìjíríà di ìsà ṣe ló ń fọdún kún ọdún bóyá tó bá di next year bóyá 2024 bóyá 2025 meanwhile dẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo kíni ẹ̀ náà ní effect lára wọn ṣẹ́gẹ́ tí ń sìn because lára damage tí Nàìjíríà ṣe fún wa ní pé ó separate wa kúrò lára family wa ẹlòmíì ò dẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tí kíni ẹ̀ ṣe sára ẹlòmíì nísìnyí àwọn afọdún kọ́ndún níta ká má padà lọlé ká má wálé mọ́ ká má send owó yẹn wọn ò mọ psychological effect tí kíni ẹ̀ ní lára wa ta wà ń ta.
wọ́n máa ń tó ń ṣe wọ́n máa ń tàn go through bí báyìí wọ́n máa ń tàn go through ẹ má jẹ́ parọ́ lọ́jọ́ tí mo wọ̀ ọjọ́ tí wọ́n kọ́ wọ̀lú ìpara bí mo ṣe bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ ní ẹ̀kọ́ tí wọ́n gbé wa tí mo sọ ní pé mo ní ask America náà lélẹ̀ já America lélẹ̀ báyìí tí ẹni tó wá gbé ní wá wò pé àbí ẹsẹ̀ lè gbádùn sá America ló sọ ní tẹ́ńbẹ́lú báyìí because mo wò pé mo rò pé mi ò ní rí ẹ̀pẹ́ mo rò pé mi ò ní rí ẹ̀pẹ́ ńlẹ̀ ni mo rò pé kò ní sọ́kò náà ni mi ò ní rí wáyà ara ni.
gbogbo ẹ máa dàbí paradise.
ó máa dàbí ebi àlùjọ náà fẹ́ jọ́ ní tí wàhálà rẹ̀ ọgbọ́n yẹn wò mí báyìí mo ní àkókò òkú mọ́ tí mo rò tó mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti wáyà náà mo lè padà lé. ẹ má jẹ́ ń parọ́ tán mo ti ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ máa tí ò jẹ́ kí n lọ́lé ńlá ta délé tí mo rà láti ikú bàbá tán pa ní ọ̀wọ̀ yẹn kí lórúkọ bàbá tán pa ní bàbá owó tán pa táwọn fúlàn tán náà ọ̀wá mi.
Alhaji
kí ló
kẹ alàgbà tó rí Germany fẹ́ràn tí orúkọ wọn yẹn ń sìn ní pa ní gangan.
n fẹ́ wálé dátà mo cancel tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì mi ni wàláì.
ní bìlìbẹ̀ kò ṣe yìí láwọn èèyàn bíi méjì bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ń sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ padà ń time yẹn náà bó kíní yẹn sọ wà loud to gun time yẹn majority àwọn yẹn kọ̀ ra back a bit ni ẹlòmíì tó tẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ lé ń tàn wọ́n kọ̀ ra cancel ẹni táwọn nìkan dá lọ báwọn yẹn wọ ọmọ bí kíní yẹn ṣe ń ṣe àwọn.
mi ò ṣe àti family àti èmi o mo cancel tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì mi ni o àdéhùn because it's almost the same thing tí màá ń ṣe di hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì nìkan náà ni mi ò kọ́ èmi ni páàmù kankan náà èmi náà ní yẹn lé mo lè wá délé tí kò lè àwọn tán nígbà lóòótọ́ kan lọ gbélú ẹ̀ lóòótọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
ẹ gbọ́ ti fídíò alàgbọ̀ wọn tí wọ́n pa lẹ́nujọ́ mẹ́ta yìí t'Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ yẹn nígbà tí ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ pé ṣé ti pa àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ṣé ti pe gbá ṣé ti pa wọn ha ó ní bí wọ́n sọ pé a ti pè wọ́n náà wọn ò tí ì dá wa lóhùn ní ó débi kan tó sọ pé ha wọ́n máa pa mí lọ́la tán.
wọ́n máa pa mí lọ́la ẹ̀jẹ̀ float lọ́wọ́ mi mọ̀ ẹ bá wọn owó ìbọ̀dá mi.
ó tó ti ní submission ó submit ó ní àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ò dá yín lóhùn àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ò fún yín lówó kí ló sọ wọ́n sọ pé tó bá di ọ̀la pé kíní kan ẹ wo kú mi lẹ́ máa gbé o wọ́n máa pa mí láàárọ̀ ọ̀la ni o wọ́n ti sọ pé wọ́n máa pa mí láàárọ̀ ọ̀la ni wọ́n dẹ̀ padà pa ìlú náà lóòótọ́ wọ́n padà pa èèyàn tó kúrò nílẹ̀ ìlànà.
bí wọ́n gbé 50 million yẹn bí wọ́n bá gbé 50 million yẹn tí wọ́n bá gbé 50 million yẹn lọ fún wọn ti máa pa máa yẹn because ejò máa yẹn lọ́wọ́ nù aláàbò tó ń bá sí nínú àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ti máa pa.
No agree.
wọ́n gbé 50 million láti máa pa máa yẹn.
èèyàn ṣiṣẹ́ kó lọ sọ́fà nílùú òyìnbó yẹn níbi gbogbo òtútù yẹn ṣe mú wa ti pẹ́ mú wa.
inú òtútù burúkú
depression ni àmọ́ bóyá ẹni tí aṣáà go through gbogbo wa make owó yẹn tán ó wá dé Nàìjíríà wọn lọ dẹ̀ lókun lọ́wọ́ wọ́n dẹ̀ lókun lẹ́sẹ̀ ẹran tó fẹ́ dùnbù.
ẹ ti àmàgà tó tọ́ ni lọ́rọ̀ lóyìnbó ni ẹ̀nà tó tọ́ lọ́rọ̀ lóyìnbó. àwọn òyìnbó wọ́n ti ṣe ìlú wọn débi wípé owó tó bá pa ń bì báyìí tó bá gbọ́n dáadáa ò lè rí kọ́bọ̀ sẹ́ndì sílé wọ́n yẹn máa rotate ń bí ni. wọn àmọ́ yẹn tẹ́ ẹ bá send the Western Union twice in a month tẹ́ ẹ bá send second one kóyè tó máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ yẹn nílé dáhùn. wọ́n ní iṣẹ́ wo ló ń ṣe nígbà wo ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe owó mi owó tí mo ti ṣe iṣẹ́ wo tó fi ń ṣe sowó. wọ́n ìgbà tó yá wọ́n block lórí Western Union wọ́n block lórí West wọ́n block everywhere.
wọ́n ṣe gbogbo yẹn tán kéèyàn wá délé kan wá sòyàn bí ẹran.
kéèyàn wá délé náà tàkó fóun ti débi gọ́lẹ́.
Wàmárantí ìyàwó ọmọ. Àmàlígà mi ní sí ní bí táwọn ọmọ mi bá máa ṣe.
Agbe nínú kan lẹ̀ wálé káká. Ọ̀gá. Ẹyin yóò ẹjọ́ tó lọ ẹ lórí yìí. Yoruba nation that's the best way for us. There's no any other way to beg Yoruba nation lọ. A máa gbádùn wà láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà. Ìlú wa máa dìlú tó máa jàdùn bí ẹni pọ́ńpọ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà ní tó bá yà.
Ó dọwọ́ wa o.
Èmi bẹ̀rẹ̀ understand ìjà tá ń jẹ́ ń lò yìí. Understand ìjà tá ń jẹ́ ń lò yìí. Ẹ̀ka ń rò pé ìlú òyìnbó kò rọrùn. Ó rọrùn fún ẹni tó bá wá ń bí báyìí.
Tó bá finishing line tẹ́ ń rí tó ṣe kí nìyẹn. Àwọn tó rí kádúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó lọ́ ń gbà fún o. Ṣé ẹ gẹ́tì sí? Àìmọye èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé tó bá pé lè ṣe padà sí ni tó bá di àárọ̀ ọ̀la.
Máa ti padà.
Máa padà sílé.
Wàláì. Irú àwa tá a wà ń bíbá ń sìn tí à ń sọ pé abẹ́rẹ́ sí ni afẹ́ padà ló lè sìn because àgbéǹgbé wípé àṣọ lẹ́nu ni because àwọn míì wá ń lu ìdájọ́ wọn bá for 50 years tán lè lọ́lé mọ́ wọn lè lọ́lé mọ́ because wọn ní nǹkan kan ìkẹ́síkẹ́jì wọn ní láti padà lọ bá ń lé wọn ti kàkún bíbá ẹ̀. Amẹ́ríkà dẹ̀ fún mi ìlú òyìnbó dẹ̀ fún Afghanistan tó bá fẹ́ yàwòrè tó bá fẹ́ lówó àlówó tó bá fẹ́ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì wá sí Amẹ́ríkà tó ń fọ́lẹ́ fọ́lẹ́ yẹn tó bá fẹ́ yà ni tó bá fẹ́ yà tó bá fẹ́ yà ni. Àmọ́ àti àtúwọ̀n nígbà tí wọ́n ń sọ́ọ̀bù láti wálé láti wá tẹ́lẹ̀ fáwọn fámìlì wa bàtẹ́ ìbànújẹ́ ẹ̀tọ́ da Fúlàní sílùú.
It is well.
And again kí ni kan tí mo sáà lórí online again tẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn tó ń wò yín jù gan pàápàá àwọn olórí burúkú àwọn kí náà ti ń porúkọ wọn àwọn political people yẹn ló ń wò yín jù. Because bàbá wèrè ni wọn ọmọ pé gbọ́dọ̀ sọ bàbá fáàkì ni. Àfi bí ẹni wípé ẹ̀ ń bá wọn jí ẹ̀ ń bá wọn jẹun ẹ̀ ń bá wọn sùn most of everything tẹ́ bá ń post àfi tẹ́ ń sọ báyìí later tẹ́ ń bá sọ tán màá ṣẹ̀ wá lọ Google ọ̀ màá ṣẹ̀ wá tún máa rí online pé Maiyegun kẹ̀ inú ìwé náà Yorùbá ní sàn á bọ́ sí wàhálà ipò tó dáa kan lẹ́dìí mú inshallah lágbára lọ.
Ẹnà kó má kọjá ṣe sí wa bàbá thank you so much.
Àmín
o. Ọkàn ká máa bá lọ díẹ̀ a ṣe God bless you bàbá nice one o.
And you too sir thank you. How to your family sir.
Nice one. So this is where I'm going to draw the curtains tonight. I wish I could just go over all of that again, but I'm going to say this. The first hour of this broadcast, broadcast is where I actually spoke this, You can watch it from the start if you joined us in the middle or you joined us towards the end of the broadcast. So, and if you have been with me all night, by the way, I want to say thank you once again, all of you, my callers and everyone who has been part of this as well, okay? I appreciate everybody's contribution, participation, and, to the growth of this platform, I have to say, and I will continue to appreciate you. So, and you should please continue to give that your support. When you like the broadcast, it is called engagement. It simply means that, you are an individual, and then you are not just a robot, something. So that's why you engage with it, like it or share it and all that. Subscribe as well. And when next we see, it's going to be another kind of, segment. So to my friends on Facebook, okay, on the 1st or 2nd of October, I'm going to give out that 50K vouchers, as you say, top-up card, okay? But I'll tell you more before then. So I'm going to see you again some other time. Until then, stay safe. Keep it cool enough that you don't lose your mind when it comes to this Nigeria issue. Don't invest your emotion either, because, either way, you are going to be the loser. Don't lose your mind. Don't invest your emotion. Just be so ready to learn why Nigeria will never work. Now, this time around, this is the practical example. Watch and learn. As my people say here, when the whole house of cards comes crashing down, yeah, we will be waiting at the finishing line to grab the survivors and at the same time, hop them on into that train, into an independence Yoruba nation. I'm going to see you some other time. Like I said, okay? A good night. From here. Sorry, somebody just said something funny there anyway, but I'll see you again. Good night.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Maiyegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Maiyegun máa wí.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Maiyegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì.